Nah. Yo, yo, yo. Yo, what up, what up? What up, bitch? See who gonna get in there tonight. Yeah, let's see who we gonna get in there tonight. Chop it up a bit. Progress. And then whatever else we want to talk about. You know how that go. Big Easy, what up, man? Everybody hit that like button on the way in. See if we can push out the algorithm a little bit. Devil Roll. What's up, bro? What up, June? Mr. Dixon? What's going on? Good to see y'all tonight. Hope you're having a peaceful weekend. I am. So far, so good. Sat outside. They had me a nice cigar. I think it was a Senko or whatever it was. Nice. Jonesy, what up, man? What's going on? All right, Deborah. New York, what up, yo? New York Tactical on the building. What's good? Good. Good to see you. Good to see you. Bobby Brown, what up? What up? Yeah, man. You know, taking it easy today. Trying to decide what I'm gonna do tomorrow. I'm gonna still keep taking it easy. If I'm gonna do something. Got a busy week ahead of me, so you make sure you hit that like button, please. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I usually try to wait till about 20 people, and then we could jump in what we're gonna jump into. What you smoking on, Uncle June? What you smoking on? Yeah, I gotta order me some more of those cohibas that I got from Jason who after me up. My favorite so far. And my brother that gave me some nice cigars, but that one was the mildest I've ever had. And I got some other one my nephew put me on to. Told me it's like what did he say? It's like he asked me if I eat thin mints. That's what he asked me. And I was like, yeah, I do. He told me to try these cigars. Hold up. What was it called? I hope I ain't lose it, damn. I might have lost it. The drone 50. All right. June, you getting it in. Oh, it's a cigar called Asylum 13. Cool Brew. That's what it's called. I gotta try that one. Wells, what's up? Targets, what's up? I gotta try that. They're expensive too, so I'm guessing they should be good. And he's more of a cigar aficionado than I am. I'm new to this. I'm learning. Yeah, man. I don't know. I don't know what we should talk about tonight. There's always something good. Somebody give me a suggestion so we can get into something we can yell about. There's always something. Always something. Mr. Dixon, I'm trying to lose 115. And so far, I'm down 31. So we still got a little ways to go. We got a long way to go. Cartwright, what up, man? That's my goal. 115. Malik, what up, man? Yeah, I say it's a pretty good start. I say it's coming along okay. It is as difficult as bad as I thought it would be. I mean, I've done something like this before, but it's a little different now because the weight is not coming up like it was before. A little different. Oh no, it's been more than 2 weeks. Mr. Dixon, I actually started doing something on June the 4th. So let's say June the 5th. That's when I started. So just come along, all right? Take a bike ride, yard work, now sleep out before grandson get here. Yeah, I hear that. So yeah, I'm gonna see about speeding it up. I'm gonna start hitting the gym. I'm gonna start doing that next week. I'm gonna start out light, half an hour, then we'll move up. What you doing for weight loss? 31 pounds down. Nah, man. So I went to the doctor. So first I started off with Pops. Pops don't play. He had me doing some stuff that I still do, and I had to change the diet a little bit because when I went to go get my blood work done, they told me my A1C was way too high. So I had to put me on something for that. So I'm on something for that, and that seems to be helping too. So, you know, it ain't a cheat code though. That's the thing. It's not. There's a lot that comes along with it. Making sure you're always drinking a bunch of water. It's kind of annoying, but it is what it is. The funny thing is, I can get in more water sitting talking with y'all than I can just not doing anything else. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get some new pants. What up, Ramsey J? Yeah, by the time next time y'all see me in person, it'll be a lot different. Snap at you. What up, man? Now I ain't been eating no bread, no pasta, no sugar, crazy water. Trying to add more moving around. That's why I go into the gym and stuff. And yeah, I haven't been having, man, what I wouldn't give for a regular damn sandwich right now. And I never thought in my life that I would hate meat, but I'm just tired. And I mean, like, let me rephrase that, like hamburger and turkey and chicken. And all that. I'm tired of it, man. I want some rice. I want some potatoes. I don't care much about the pasta. But yeah, I'll be looking totally different next time you'll see me. My timeline is to try to get the weight down so that I can get my knee replaced before arm 6. But if I can't, then I have to do it afterwards. That's the goal. What up, CJ? So we'll see. It's all on me. And right now I'm betting on myself, so it's it's gonna come together. This is how I want it to. Yep, slowly but surely. Once I hit like 50, 60 pounds, because I already feel a little bit different already. Oh yeah, Ramsey J. Knee got to go, brother. That's why I'm on this. Knee got to go, man. I need a new one, brother. I want to do it. Yep, I want to do it. And that's what it is, June. I'm getting used to. I'm finding different alternatives to stuff, and you know, at some point in time, I'll have some sort of bread again. But right now, the goal is to kill all the carbs, kill all the sugar, and just with the lean meats and veggies and stuff like that. That's the goal right now. After a while, I'll once I see a particular trend, I see things going a certain way, a little bit different. I'll do things again because that whole you can't do anything else. Not no, that doesn't work for me. But right now, I'm locked in. So, and I would, and I gotta tell you one thing, man. I would love to have a soda. I just gotta tell you, I would love to, but I can't do it. I can't do it. At some point in time, I guess I can give myself some room to sort of cheat, but not right now. I gotta get down. Honestly, I give myself 50 pounds down. Then if I want to do something that's out of what I'm normally doing, then I may. Try not to eat after 6. Well, I don't know. See, June, I have to eat in small increments, so I'll end up eating after 6 because there's a certain amount of protein I need to get in, and a certain amount of water I need to get in, the vegetables I'm trying to get in, and I only eat a little bit at a time, so it's hard for me to stretch that stuff out. For me to say I'm not gonna eat after 6, that's not gonna happen. That's not even realistic for me. I'll be shooting myself in the foot. We're gonna get there. We definitely gonna get there. So I said, let me let you know what I'm doing. Take you along on the journey with me. Drinking water is one of the hardest. It is, Mr. Dixon. It's one of the hardest things to do, man. But here's something that I learned. So all of you may look at me like I'm crazy, but I think it was Mr. Biggs or Big Dog was telling me about the different sweetness that you can have. So if you lose 50 pounds before August 16th, we'll all give you $50. Really? If I lose 50 pounds before August 16th, yo, really? Now, targets, I hold you to that. Because, yo, I will go lose 50 pounds, brother. I hope you know that. I'll do it. Yeah, it's just, well, I learned something because it's ways you got to get water in. Just drinking plain water don't always work for me. So I've been drinking lemon water. Then I found something, too, because I found out that Kool-Aid don't have no sugar, no nothing in it. And you can put that in water, put just some artificial sweetener in it with some 0-calorie sweetener. Man, listen, that'll have you drinking your water. I don't do that all the time, but I do that to make sure I'm getting enough liquor. Because I need to drink at least 2 liters a day. I'm trying to get that in. Appreciate that, June. Yeah, I know it's gonna be hard work. That's why I say next week I'm hitting the gym. I'll be doing that. I'll start that out light, and then I'll move that along as I see the progress. I want to see how I feel with the way that I'm eating now. I want to see how I feel. Now, Devil Roll, the fruit that I would love to eat to get the water, I can't eat it, man. Y'all gotta give me some other options. Because right now I'm just eating like berries, like blackberries, raspberries, blueberries, strawberries, like that. If there's some other fruit that I can eat that's not going to spike my glucose and stuff, I'm with it. Because I can't eat watermelon. I'm just allergic to watermelon. It's crazy. I can't. I would love to eat it. Because I know that watermelon keeps me nice and hydrated. To me, that's like, that kills me that I can't do it. Find me a good hydrating fruit. Honeydew, and I haven't tried that in years, Devil. Let me look at that. Matter of fact, let me check something. I'm going to check my tracker real quick. Because I haven't had honeydew in years. Let's see. If I can have that, it's not going to, do the glucose thing on me. I'll try that. Oh, damn, that's high in carbs. I tried eating celery, too. Celery is tough, man. It's good for you, but it's tough. Whew. It seems like most of the fruits that are low in help you with your insulin recovery and not spiking your insulin and not spiking your glucose. It seems like it's mostly berries. That seems to be the best thing for you. A few weeks ago when I passed out at work from heat exhaustion, I started eating them like candy. Okay, let me see something. Yeah, berries, apples, pears, oranges, grapefruit, kiwis, avocados, which I wish I can eat, but I can't. That's a good fat too. I do like grapefruit. Says pears. I'm gonna find some. It's just trying to keep it from spiking, man. Agave, I have that sometimes too, Biggs. What I like the most though, actually, is I've been doing monk fruit. That's the one I like the most. And I tried the allulose that they put me on too. Celery and cream cheese. Targets, I'm trying it, man, because I can actually eat cream cheese. I'm trying it, man. That celery is strong as hell, man. It's strong. I'm trying it though. It's good for you. I didn't know it had like really a lot of good health benefits. Just throwing that in randomly, I can do it. I mean, I'm doing it right now just for the health reasons. It ain't because it tastes good or nothing. It doesn't taste good. Peaches, plums, pears. All right, look into that. Yeah, so chugging along, man. I'm doing what I can. Trying to stay to it, stick to it. And so far, so good. And I keep eating them. Like I tell you, the vegetables, man, I tried. So the main vegetables I done tried, spinach is my go-to. I have that all the time. I have spinach like every day. I tried kale. I didn't like it. It just wasn't right. Uh, Cabbage is good, but cabbage for some reason it's all right, but it's not as good as the spinach. So I'd rather just eat the spinach. And I'm gonna try some greens. I ain't trying no greens yet. Because leafy greens are good for you. So I'm trying all that stuff. So we can get that pop. You need that though, man. Eating all that meat. That get you. Eating all like trying to get all that protein is crazy. Maybe once in a while I'll supplement like a protein drink or something. Because the goal is 112 grams a day. That's a lot. It's about 16 ounces of protein a day. That's a lot. It's a lot for me anyway. You can't drink it all. You gotta eat real food. That's the one thing. I've been shopping like crazy, cooking like crazy. Swiss chard, Biggs. I ain't never tried it. I'm gonna look into that too. Swiss chard. Hold on, let me see. So I'll try that too. Let's see. Okay, I'm gonna try that. I'm gonna try that, bitch. That's something that seems to be safe in what I'm doing. So Swiss chard. Next time I go to Kroger, I'm gonna look for it. Arugula too. Okay. Yeah, man. You try to switch it up. Try to add some things. The great thing about it is that I control all of this. So that's the thing, and I'm holding myself accountable to myself. So, but I want my knee replaced for sure, and that's a whole other recovery and everything. I worry about that a little bit more further down the road. Right now, let's get the pounds off. Every few pounds you lose, it make your knee feel better. Anyway, but it's to the point now where ain't no way of fixing it. You gotta go. Ooh, too. The ruler is good. It's kind of peppery. All right, bitch. Any man, any suggestions you got? Hit me up, man. Please, any suggestions you got? All right, the arugula. That's enough. So we're gonna add Swiss chard and arugula when we go to the store. We're gonna try those. What up, Rick? Yeah, man. Any suggestions, brother? Let me know because that's what I'm doing. I'm trying to keep that down. Any vegetables? Any sweeteners? Any fruits? Anything? Any sort of thing that'll help, man? Please give me some more tools in my toolbox. That's why the berries and stuff are good for that because they have carbohydrates, but there's so much fiber, it helps negate that. So your body processes it different. That'll work out just great. Yeah, and the water thing too. That I'm working around that too. Gotta drink the water, man. Too much protein, not enough water, don't make fun times. And not enough vegetables, that don't make fun times. And the eggs too, man. But once I start putting in the work, I'm gonna start out with a half an hour, a couple times a week, and then I'm gonna shift it. I'm gonna make it longer and longer. I gotta get with my buddy. Oh man, I think he meant soda. Olipop is my go-to when I want soda. Okay, remember that Olipop. What is it? Is it really low in sugar? Write this down. If it's an alternative, I'm with it. Yeah. Right now, I've been doing the waters that RGG uses, and they actually they come in handy. They help satiate you a little bit, but they don't got nothing that tastes like a Coke though. Oh, yep, they don't got nothing like that. I don't have one in the house. The way I'm gonna be going to work out, Ramsey J, I do. So where I live at is a condo community, but we got a giant clubhouse. And behind the clubhouse, where the pool and everything is, it's like a full workout room in there. They got a recumbent bike and everything. I ain't been over there in years. Somebody sent me a video. Man, they got everything over there. I gotta join nowhere. That's the plan, Biggs. When I hit the 50-pound mark, man, I'll treat myself to something. But for now, we're still chugging along. I'm pretty sure once I start working out, that's gonna. Because Dr. Brian said I need to be trying to make sure I build muscle anyway. So once I start working out, I'm pretty sure that's gonna speed that. It's gonna speed that up. I've seen that happen before. And then I'll look into it, see what they got going on. Right now, everything is all right. I can control everything, making all the alternatives. And I thought about that before, Ramsey J, putting a recumbent mic in my house, but just be adding a bunch more crap here. Since I got one available to me, like around the corner, where I can go pretty much anytime I want to. I'm cool with that because they know hours. It's on the property, so I can go whenever I want. Yeah, but it's gonna come along, man. I'm waiting. I gotta wait and see. I ain't see it in my face yet. What up, Patrick? What's going on, man? The hardest part about it is the little Zach. He still do his thing, and you gotta like, hey, chill, man. But I'm gonna try some other stuff too. I gotta go get me some lamb and some other. I ain't been eating a lot of pork other than the bacon. I have been eating that. Go get me some lamb, some other stuff. It's just, man. The funny thing is, eating clean is expensive as hell. You spend more damn money. I mean, it's ridiculous. Eating clean. If I just wanted to eat some bullshit, I can do that easy. I used to go to the gym for one machine, the pump trainer. Cut the cost of the gym by buying the machine off marketplace. Best decision ever made, man. What's an off trainer, Bobby? I don't know what that is. Yeah, I mean, cause that was the thing. I was getting ready to go join the gym. A guy that lives here, he owns a gym like across the street. Him and his mom, but they getting ready to retire, so they only gonna be around for a few more months. So I started looking here on the property. I knew we had an exercise room or whatever, but I ain't been over there in years. And now that I know what's over there, man, it's a full gym. Come to find out, the guy who lives here that owns the gym across the way, he donated some equipment. So it's real equipment in there. I mean, real gym equipment. I didn't know that. What up, BTG? Similar to an elliptical, but it works your whole body with resistance. Okay. They got everything over there. They got the machines, this and the leg stuff. I didn't realize all that was over there. They got an elliptical over there, the stair climber, big treadmill. He donated a lot of stuff. I mean, like real good stuff. Yeah, man. 500 yards. 500 yards. All right, Patrick was out there getting it in. I like that. Yeah, but we're gonna get there. Yep, we're gonna get there. Soon enough. What up, Norwood? What's going on, man? Good to see you, bro. Okay, y'all out there doing that, trying to do that long distance stuff. Ain't done that in a minute. Need to go out and do some. Yep, need to get out and do some. Patrick, I don't know what happened to that guy, man. Dude said he was coming to the meetup, and he just sort of disappears. I don't know. He's somewhere training with the fire ants, I guess. I don't know. He just disappeared on you. Yeah, he'll pop back up after a while for sure. He'll definitely pop back up. You know he will. Yeah, man. But trying to get you a location for this Arm 6, man. I'm trying. We're working, looking at a bunch of different things. Big Zo, what up, man? What's going on, brother? Yep, we're looking at a bunch of different things. It's gonna be fun though. It's gonna be fun. And what we're looking at specifically, I hope we end up there. Personally, I hope we end up there. I think y'all will really enjoy it. Yep. I think you'll really enjoy it. Yep. I'll try back again on Monday. We'll get that together. It's looking good though, man. You know, June is funny because it's wedding season. So that makes June funny when you're trying to book places. Upstate New York, and they just passed a local law saying we cannot conceal carry on the side. What? You can't conceal carry on the sidewalk? What the hell? What they designating the sidewalk like a dangerous, like one of those sensitive areas? That's some bullshit. Ain't nobody fighting that in court. You can't conceal carry on the sidewalk. What the fuck? We can find somebody to get married at the meetup. Nah, it does. It's just that when you try to book places in June, you run into that. Because June is, wedding season and graduation season. You run into that. That's why I start out early, like now, is good to do if you can. Through the game. What up, yo? Yeah, we're gonna find some place really nice. Get it cracking. I don't know, man. It almost seems like it's been a year since we were just at on 5. I don't know why it seems so long ago. Yeah, seems like a long time. See the city property, so now I have to do my remote. Are you serious? It's considered city property. That's nuts. That's nuts. The sidewalk is considered city property, but it's a public area. That's crazy. That's crazy. Yeah, man, I can never live in New York again. Two places I gotta check out here on Monday. Check them out, Ramsey J. Go ahead, check them out, man. Two-way sister, my sister. What's going on? We're doing good. How you doing? Yeah, we're doing good. Yeah, Ramsey J. But come on, man. I mean, because Monday I'm gonna be inquiring again. I already been inquiring this week. Yeah, you wanna, you wanna. If you find a range, then you gotta make sure you find other facilities too. Yep. Make sure you find other facilities. But I know, we need a hotel, a nice banquet hall. You need to be able to hold at least 250, 300 people, and no crazy prices. So we bring a lot of people. That brings a lot of money. So we should be able to get some good deals, some concessions, whatever hotel we go, whatever facility. That's mandatory. Yep, that's mandatory. Javon, what up, man? What's going on? What's going on? Big Zo, you still out there? Hold on, Big Zo. I'm dropping this link. The good thing is, even after I lose 115 pounds, I still can be BOTP. So that ain't gonna change. I don't want to be skinny. I never wanted to be that in my entire life. I mean, the funny thing is, as long as the setup and everything is right, whenever it comes, wherever the meetup decide, I'm gonna go. So it don't matter. That's the thing with me. I tell everybody that, and don't plan nothing for me in June, because my wife's family was talking about they want to do a cruise next June and all of this. I said, now you better let me know with that, because I won't be on that cruise. If it interferes with anything I got to do that has to do with the meetup, June is booked for me. Yeah, ain't nothing wrong with that. You need a sandwich. Yep, June is booked for the foreseeable future for me, unless we got to switch up for some reason. Unless something emergency happens or something, I leave that month open. That can't be the name of the channel, Patrick. That can't be the name of the channel, man. I could be slim. I could be slim guy with guns. There we go. Come on, Big Zo.
What's up? What's up?
What up, man?
What's up, my party people? Happy Saturday night to everybody.
Yeah, man.
Let me try to adjust my camera here.
Mm-hmm. Big skinny. That's funny because I probably will. I don't know. I might not change the name. I might just leave it.
I mean, you could say the guy formerly known as
Yeah, I could do that.
Fat Guy with Guns.
Could do that.
That's not a bad idea.
Yeah, we'll see.
But that's all right though. I'll be right there with you, man. I'm gonna be on my appendix carry. I've
Hey,
been trying to
man.
get my appendix carry shit running.
I hear that.
Man, them guys is making me sick at Arm 5. Everybody appendix carrying. I'm like, damn, man.
I honestly, I don't want to. To me, appendix carry is still uncomfortable. I don't care.
Man, please. They were making me sick with all of that.
That's true too, BTG. You should just leave it like it is and give you the opportunity to tell your story. That's true too.
Mm, there you go.
Yeah.
Bobby Brown, what up? Two-way sister, what up? Me and you have that special connection with Arm.
Oh, yep. Always. They always will.
What was it? Arm 2? What was the one in Nashville? Arm 2.
That was on too. Yep. That was on too.
Yep.
Yo, always had that connection.
Always had that connection. All got thrown off the back of that golf cart.
Devil Roll, you ain't nobody's damn BOTP. I just saw you last month talking about you BOTP.
More like a skinny at BOTP.
Yeah, I can't do that, man. I just can't do it. I don't like the gun pointing at the boys, man. I don't like it.
Yeah, but you know, if it's me, I'm gonna have something with a hammer on it. So
Everyone say 250. Yeah, you 250. Okay.
yeah, I'm gonna have something with a hammer on it. So you know, it ain't no big deal for me.
Yeah, I'm not comfortable with it.
Yep.
Not at all. Nah, but it's coming along, Big Zo. 31 pounds, man. I need 19 more, then I can treat myself to something.
Oh man. So what are you on? Are you on that fart Zempic?
No, it's not for Olympic.
That's what one of my boys called it. He called it. He's on Ozempic. He said it made him fart all the time.
Well, what it does is it slows everything down, man.
That's right.
It literally slows. I mean, so I thought it was just made you feel full, but no, it slows everything down.
That's exactly right.
So you got to make sure you're drinking enough water. Make sure you're eating your vegetables. What up, Armel? All of that.
Mm-hmm.
It almost forces you into doing certain things, which is good. Because if not,
That's right.
you're gonna run into a world of hurt. So you gotta keep things going.
That's
So
exactly right. But the thing that one of my boys told me, he said it slows everything down, but that gas comes out of you fast as hell.
right, it's just weird, and then it depends on what you're putting in, what the stuff that you're taking in. So like so far, when I was eating the cabbage, I noticed that make you real gassy.
Yes.
It seems like the magic vegetable for me, man, is spinach. I'm telling you, that's the magic. It's like almost like a Popeye. That's what it seemed like. So that's the thing. I've been buying like 5 to 7 bags a week because I like eat a bag a day.
Of spinach?
Yes.
Like a pound a day?
I don't know how many ounces it is. I have it in the morning for breakfast. I have some in the afternoon for lunch, and then I finish it off for dinner. So I don't
Like a
know.
salad?
Yeah, almost like it's no. I cook it.
Oh, you cook it.
Yeah, I cook it, season it up. Yeah, I don't. Raw, I wouldn't be able to do
Okay.
it. I'm whippy. Maybe I am whippy. I gladly pay you Tuesday for a hamburger today. Whatever. I'm like, yo, it seems to be doing its thing, man. It seems to work.
Cool. So you're basically eating less.
Yeah, and you can't help it. I'm eating less than I normally would eat anyway,
Mm-hmm.
and you cannot help it. I mean, it's like you feel like ridiculously full.
Right.
So you have to because you try to certain goals. Certain markers I'm trying to hit. You got to eat not big meals but small meals.
Right.
So you
Right.
got to get it in. And then I'm just trying to no snacking, no chips, none of that. If I want some snacks, I'm basically eating no sugar added beef jerky, pork rinds, stuff like that. Different nuts, cashews, almonds, stuff like that.
Or some spinach leaves.
Yep, eat some spinach. That's my thing. The spinach, man. I make myself eat that because I know what it does for me.
Right.
And it kills your appetite too because you won't want to eat. I had to make a habit of it. You have to make a habit to make yourself eat, which is weird.
Cool.
I ain't never had to do that before.
Cool.
So this seems to be working out. It's working out for me.
Well, that's pretty good right there.
But the weight training is necessary because you lose muscle mass. It causes you to lose muscle mass.
Right.
So I
Right.
was
Right.
I was trying to figure out what I'm doing. So
Right.
there is one particular shake that I've been drinking, Mel. It's by what's
Have you heard of that 7 minute chair based workout?
well, uh, Pops got me doing a chair workout. Something he got me doing already.
Yep.
He started
Seven
he
minutes
started
a day.
he started me on that. So the shake I've been drinking is by Quest. It's a chocolate protein shake. They got chocolate, vanilla, strawberry. So far, the strawberry is the best. And you get 45 grams in with one drink. So that's good.
45 grams of protein?
Yeah. Because my goal is 112 every day.
112 grams of protein?
Yep, every day.
That's a lot of protein.
That's 16 ounces of 16 ounces of, if you actually ate it, it's 16 ounces of meat.
Wow.
But that's the goal. It helps with being on the medication because it helps with the muscle, building the muscle. And it's the way that it all plays together because it helps control my glucose, man, is doing really good. Because I'm not putting in anything, I'm not having any carbs really. The point is to make your body burn off the fat and not live off the carbs.
Right.
And I stick my finger every day to make sure, see what my ketone levels are and my glucose and everything. And so far, I'm doing good.
Cool.
All right, Tank. Yeah, man. The Fat Guy hosted, that's my go-to, man. That's my I got sitting right here. That's my go-to. It goes out to the muscle first. As long as you get in some physical activity, you can maintain. Hey, BTG, that's what I've been reading. That's what I've been learning, man. That's why the gym is necessary. The gym is necessary. I want to add that in. I don't want to be losing a bunch of muscle mass. And it ain't take me nothing to walk over here. Take 3 minutes to walk over here and then go work out for half an hour and then walk back home. It don't take nothing.
Wow. You're 3 minutes from the gym?
Yeah, it's on the property where I live.
Oh, yeah.
So where I live is a big condo community. It's about 254 units out here. And we got a giant clubhouse. And behind it is a giant pool. Behind the pool is another giant building where the gym is. And I ain't been over there in years, man. When my neighbor sent me a video of what's there now, I was getting ready to go join the gym. I would have been a fool to go join the gym. All the equipment that's over there, it don't make no sense. And I don't think a lot of people use it. So
just kept secret.
Yep, I'll be going over there. That'll be good for me. I start at 30 minutes, and I'm gonna hit my boy up, Lil Zach's godfather. He trains, runs, all of that. I'm gonna have him come over here and take a look and see what's there, and have him give me a little bit of a regimen. So he'll give me something nice to do every time I go there.
There you go.
If I know how to swim, I go swimming, but I don't know how to swim. So.
Oh, you don't know how to swim? You got to learn how to swim now.
I don't know how to swim.
Take some swimming classes.
And I was thinking about that too because one of the best workouts I ever had was when I used to go to this other big gym, LA Fitness, and they had a pool, but it wasn't deep at all. I forget how it was really. What up, pops? What up, big man? It was wasn't you could if you fall down just stand up, but people worked out inside there, man. And I did that like a water workout. Big so that's the tightest I ever felt.
That's right. Swimming is really, really good for you from a cardiovascular perspective.
When I got out of the water, I didn't want to move. That's crazy. I did not want to move. It was like one of the best workouts I ever had.
Mm-hmm.
Walking in the water is good for you. Yeah. That's what I'm looking at too, BTG. I got to see how I'm gonna do this.
Oh yeah, especially get into water aerobics.
Real resistance is water, yeah. And the funny thing is, because where I live at, it's not an aging community, but it's a lot of older people here. So they have classes and stuff like that here. So I could get into something like that. And I'm gonna look into it and see.
There you go.
Yeah, pops, man. Yo, I'm trying to do my thing, man. I appreciate all your encouragement, man. This gonna be good.
That's right. And the thing is just start off small. That's the first thing.
What up? Yeah. Right, Devil Roll. I'm gonna do that. It'll just be me and a bunch of older ladies. Because there don't be no other guys. It just be a bunch of old ladies.
But that's okay.
And Big Zo, these people are like 20 years older than me, brother.
There you go.
Big Zo Pops said, you gonna do it with me?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Pops, listen, people, people give me a lot of encouragement, man. I appreciate it. There were some guys who said they wanted to drop 100 pounds too.
That's right. Yeah. Well, if I wasn't, 600 miles away, I'd do it with you.
Yeah. Yeah, that's why I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna find somebody to work out with me. Little Zach, I told him, I said, you might have to work out with me. He'll do it. People wanna extra time. I don't know, BTG. I ain't trying to get into that. I got the sleeve in Mexico where I actually saved my life. So here's the thing, Tank. I got the sleeve too. But that you have to manage that a certain ways. Other things you gotta do.
Oh, you got the gastric sleeve before?
Yeah, yeah. I know how that works. I've done that because so at my most I've lost 254 pounds before.
Wow.
So now I am back on the journey to lose another 100 and same.
Wow. Yeah, so basically with the sleeve, your stomach starts adapting.
Yes, it can. It
Hmm.
can start adapting over time. And you change and you do different things. But and then just getting older too. Right. It doesn't curb your appetite.
Right.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I've been down this road before. I'm doing it now and I'm a little older. That's all. And I'm looking at it as something that I have to do because I have something I want to do.
Right. Right. It's basically for quality of life too.
Yeah, right. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, same thing, Tank. I put some back on, but I'm never going back to where I was. But my knee is the thing. I've done so much damage to it. I need to get it done. And the doctor was like, "Listen," he said, I'm not going to do it right now." He said, because the recovery would just be too much for you. So this is what I need you to do. I'm like, all right. So I'm
There
with
you
that.
go. And then as long as your insurance covers it,
Yeah, and it does. I had
mhm.
my surgery September 10th, 2013. Right after Lil Zach was born.
Oh, that was the gastric sleeve.
Mm-hmm. That's when I had an afro like this and everything. I seen like a long time ago.
Ooh.
Yep. CT 2.0. It was a good decision, man. I did it because I wanted to be around. It was for no other reason. It wasn't because I wanted to get clothes, because I wanted to, it was none of that. It was just so that my heart wouldn't stop. That's why I did
Right.
it. That was the reason for it. And that's part of the reason now too. I'm older and I don't nah. My people seem to be pretty old. My grandfather
Right.
was 91. My father's father, he was 80. My dad is in his 80s. My mom was in her 80s now. So
Wow.
a lot of them live a long time. So that means that it's there. I just gotta take care of myself.
That's right. Yep.
Yep, gotta take care of myself.
Mm-mm. Yeah, yeah, and the thing I've found is that it really depends upon the consistency. That's the key.
Right.
That's the key. It's all the consistency. But then after that, it's all about other things that you want to
Thank you,
do.
Tank. Yeah.
I mean, even other activities and stuff that you do are really, really good. And having other interests and everything else is always a
Mm-hmm.
good thing too. Whenever
Yeah.
you're not at work or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
you know. Hmm.
Yeah. Find some other stuff that I want to do other than shooting.
That's right. That's right. I mean, you can go shooting and everything else, but hey, you never can tell, man. You might decide you want to take up. I don't know. You might want to be a DJ or something.
Yeah, you never know. That's true. Yeah, pops. I know. I know that's something that we could do. So we have a live FaceTime workout. We could do that. People gotta be willing to commit to that.
That's exactly right.
Because I know what I'm gonna start doing next week. It's already. I'm gonna talk to you, and I'm gonna talk to my boy, and we're gonna get that cracking.
There you go.
keep doing my chair workouts that you gave me. I'm gonna keep doing those. I'm gonna add the gym into it. What up, Parasite?
Earth's Eye. What's up, brother? My
Yo,
Nikon dude.
all right, Biggs, you down with that? All right. I can do competition. Haven't done it. Just yeah, man. And that's the one thing that I miss too about with my knee being jacked up. I can't do the competition like I want to, and that bothers me.
Right.
I was smoking for 57 years, and I stopped 2 years ago because I want to be able. That's right, Mr. Dixon. Yeah, and I want to go back and do some more USPSA. I can't do it right now.
Wow,
It's not
smoker for
feasible.
57 years.
That's a
Wow.
lot. That's a lot.
I was a smoker too, but I stopped probably, I don't know, 30 years ago,
Yeah,
35 years
I
ago.
stopped like 20 years ago, Big Zo. I still smoke cigars now with my brothers and them, but yeah, I stopped like 20. It's been over 20 years now.
Yeah.
I don't smoke no more Newports.
Oh, that's right. Parasite, he is a canon man. There you go. That's what I want to hear right there.
A Canon man, what's that?
Oh yeah.
You
He
mean
deals with,
cameras?
yeah, he deals with Canon cameras.
Man, I got my only Canon
Cameras
I
like
have. Yeah,
this.
my only Canon I have, Big Zo, is my Rebel T2i. I had it for a long time. I bought it when Zach was born.
No. This right here is EOS 1 DX.
Yeah, I don't got any of those.
Yeah. So this is a commercial grade camera right here.
Yeah, that's the big boy.
Yeah. It'll cost you about 5,000 to 6,000.
Yeah, I don't need that like that.
Yeah. So it's kind of like 2A and LA with the Atlas Erebus type of shit.
Okay.
Yeah, and then
So
and now they got all the mirrorless.
you got the big lenses with the handle on it. They so big that you gotta have a handle on it.
Yeah, I got one right over here somewheres. Yeah,
Yeah, I'm seeing that's like the guys when I did on the NFL be taking them pictures.
that's right. Sitting there on the sidelines and you just watching all that stuff go by.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I don't mess around with that too much anymore, but I do have quite a few. Let me see if I can find this here lens. Man, I got to dig for it to find it.
Yeah,
Uh,
probably
so you're talking about something like this,
yeah, that's right. It's white. Yep.
the white lens?
Yep.
Yeah,
Big joints. Yep.
yeah. This lens right here is probably about $2,000.
Damn.
Yeah, yeah,
Those are your 2011s.
yeah. And then after that, you can't just have one. It's kind of like having 2011s, right?
Uh-huh.
You can't just have one 2011. So you
Right.
got to have two commercial grade cameras, right?
Wow.
So this is a 1DX Mark II. So yeah, there you go.
Yo, Tank, if you on Instagram, man, hit me up, man. He said he had both his knees replaced. Hit me up, man. It
Wow.
sounds like we on similar paths, man. Hit me up on Instagram if you're on Instagram.
Brother Tank. So wait a minute, Brother Tank, you from Carrollton, Texas? You live in
Yeah,
Carrollton, Brother Tank?
I like that. He got some
I
tips.
was just down in Carrollton about 2 weeks ago.
He's a
My
Mesquite. He in Mesquite.
Oh, he's in Mesquite, Texas. Okay. But yeah, so we went down to Carrollton. My daughter moved down there. And
Okay.
man, that's a nice area. Plano,
Mm,
Carrollton, um, Frisco. We went to July the 4th celebration festival they had down there in Frisco. It was pretty nice.
okay.
They
Yeah,
had this they had this, they there's one guy singing country songs, and he
uh,
said that, and one of his lyrics was like he said God made cowgirls to break the hearts of cowboys. I was like, get it, boy. He was just 17 years old singing about that.
wow.
I was like, there you go.
I gotta make my way to Texas. I need to go see my brother. He's in the
Texas
Houston
is
area.
really nice. And
He's in
and
Houston.
we
He's
were
in,
there during the flooding too, actually, but we were, 300 or so miles away.
yeah, Texas is so damn big. I didn't realize that time I was there.
Yep. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, man. I mean, and El Paso is like 800 miles away from like the Louisiana border.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, anytime you can drive inside a state for 8 hours and you still inside the state, that's a big ass state.
That's a big ass state. And then after that, whenever they have songs like "All My Exes Live in Texas,"
Right. That's true.
But you think about it though, a lot of that country and western stuff, it's all about the blues.
Yeah, that's all it is.
Yeah, yeah. You know how you say, as long as your woman is okay, your
Right,
truck is okay, and your
right,
dog is okay.
exactly. And
I
usually
mean,
that's what it's about. My woman done did me dirty. Something, my dog done died. All my friends drink too much. It's all the same. Whether it's the blues or country, they're all the same.
damn right. And my truck don't run no more.
Exactly. It's all the same. 48 hours and was still in the same. Damn. You say you drove for 48 hours and was still in the same state? Shit, Alaska huge.
Yeah, well, Alaska is one of them places, man. I mean, it's really, really big. It's bigger than Texas.
He's 6 dogs and a fine wife.
Damn,
It
six
really is
trucks and
blues.
a fine wife.
It's
He
the
must have
blues,
a good
man.
truck too, huh?
That's all country music is, man. It's another derivative of the blues. Because the funny thing is, I like country music because
You got that right.
they usually tell a good story.
That's right.
That's why I like it.
Mm-hmm. That
That's
is
our
too funny.
that's our music anyway. So it's all ours. It's probably why I like it too.
All
All right,
my
big boy.
exes live in Texas.
What's going on in the news, Big Zo, that we need to discuss?
I don't even know, man. I will say that the people who have student loans,
Mm-hmm.
go ahead on and get after that shit.
Yeah,
Okay.
because I think that's getting ready to stop, right?
Yeah, yeah, because I think the wage garnishment and all that other stuff, it's all coming, man.
Yeah, that's
And
getting ready to start again.
yeah, and the thing is I mean, all I'm saying is this: just go ahead on and get ahead of it. Ain't no
Yeah,
forgiveness coming. You can sit
nope,
on there playing with all the other shit that Biden had. I'm not a Trump or Biden person, but the thing that happened is that all that stuff that Biden was trying to do to try to get all these loans, and it was trying to be in forbearance and all this other stuff. Most of the people I've talked to, they ended up owing more money
wow.
because of all the delays, and then they wound up paying more in interest.
And you do because when you defer that stuff, you don't not pay the interest. It gets tacked on the back end. You end up owing more.
That's exactly right. And then after that, the income driven repayment plans.
Mm,
I mean, forget that kind of shit because
right,
if you got $400 in interest and you pay $100 and your loan is not in default, then guess what? You're gonna owe $300 more.
right, right.
These are all just simple interest loans at the end of the day, right?
Yep. I
So
mean,
so
yeah,
all I'm saying is that that's kind of one of my political things is if you know somebody that owes on student loans, don't take them seriously because this government and the federal government ain't gonna play around with these student loans. You're gonna end up owing more. The more you try to delay, the longer it's gonna take. And then after that, you would hate for them to take your Social Security when you get to be 60 years of age because you
right.
took Parent Plus loans or your grandchild or whatever. Man, no. Get
Yeah,
rid of all of those. Pay it off. Do what you need to do because therefore you can get started on saving for retirement. See, I tell people, and I oh gosh, that lightning out here.
yeah. I
I
heard that.
tell people all the time, there's lots of ways to pay for college, but there's only one way to pay for retirement.
Right.
You have to save for it.
Yeah, you do.
Okay, and guess what happens if you don't save for it?
You ain't gonna have no money.
You ain't gonna have no money. I mean, this is all very, very simple economics.
Well, my student loan got paid off when I bought this house, so that was back in '09, and Jaggie's is almost finished. I mean, it's like
Hmm.
literally done. So I'm not gonna let it go past where I'm like, that's done. So that was the thing. My student loans got paid off when we got this house. My parents actually paid them off for me.
There you go.
It was part of my getting me a house. We're proud of you, so we're gonna take care of that for you.
There you go. I mean, my daughter was in school in 2020 or whatever, 2019 or something like that, 2016, 2020.
Mm,
And I mean, we were fortunate enough we could pay for the whole thing.
right.
But the thing is that once she got out, I was like, hey, that's it, right? And so she went and got her master's and stuff, and I mean, her job paid for it.
Right, and that's good too. If you got a company that'll pay for, like, if I want to go get some sort of degree in finance or something, my job will pay for it for me.
That's right.
I won't have to pay for it. They'll pay for it. But I'm
That's
not
right.
trying. I'm not trying to go back to school right now anyway.
That's right. And so I mean, these are all things that people can do, but you have to take those student loans seriously. There's so many people who are trying to get out of paying their student loans. It's never going to work. Income driven repayment plans are never going to work. You're going to end up owing more money, or you're going to end up owing, what happens is whenever you first get out of school is your best earning years.
Mm-hmm.
When you get to be 60 years of age, you're looking around like, what do I say? What do I have? What do I do?
Mm-hmm.
And guess what? If you still talking student loans at 50, 60 years of age, it's going to be tough to try to save for retirement.
That's true. That's true.
I don't know what else. I don't know. And the thing is it doesn't matter what the administration may do, or after Trump, or whoever it happens to be, or whatever. You're still gonna owe.
Yeah, the money is not going away.
That's exactly right. So, but the other thing too is I was reading this one thing, and I was looking at this one website. I'll send you this website too. It's
Okay.
got this whole thing, and it's got all of the it's got all these counters and stuff of everything, and it shows how much we owe in the national debt, how
Mm-hmm.
much, how many government workers there are, and then it tells how many people in the United States. I mean, it's got all these counters everywhere. It's a big screen. It's got all these things on there all
Mm-hmm.
at one time. And what happens is, and the thing that I found on that thing was, there are actually 24 million millionaires in this country.
24 million millionaires. Yeah, that's a lot.
That's a lot of people. That's like one in like 15 people in this country is a millionaire.
Damn, that's a lot. I
That's
didn't
a
know that.
lot of. I'm sitting there like, damn. So wait a minute. Let me get up here. 15 people. So one of y'all's a millionaire.
Right. Right. Every day you walk past somebody that's a millionaire, you don't know it.
The other thing too is, I'm pretty sure they're concentrated in other areas, like
Oh yeah.
California, New York,
Uh,
Miami.
probably
It's probably a lot more.
probably mostly on the coast. Nine
Yeah,
times out of 10.
yeah. But I'm sure there's quite a few in Texas.
I'm trying to be 100 there.
But the other thing, I saw a video too, whereas people were talking about, if you can save up to $100,000, the difference between 100,000 and a million, you'll make that million in nothing flat.
Wow.
And I'm sitting up here like, really?
All right.
So yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know, but it all starts with controlling your debts, staying out of debt, paying your student loans off. My gosh. And then after that, man, all these people's car payments are crazy now.
Man, let me tell you something. I'm gonna ride my car till it don't ride no more.
You damn right.
I'm not going nowhere to try to get no other car until it's the wheels gonna fall off of that joint.
I got a 20-year-old car out. I got two 20-year-old cars outside right now. And then
Mine,
after that, I got a 2-year-old car. But
yeah,
anyways,
mine is 11 years old,
yeah.
so I'm not doing nothing with that car. That car's gonna ride. I'm gonna maintain it, keep it well I can. My wife's the same way. I'm not trying to. I'm not this crazy. These car notes are ridiculous. It's like buying a house.
You got that right. People having $1,200,
Yeah,
$1,500 car notes.
yeah, who the hell want to do that?
100,000 for a truck. There you go.
Yeah,
a
that's
hundred
ridiculous.
thousand for a damn truck.
That's ridiculous, man.
That
That's
is ridiculous.
Yep, $100,000 for a truck.
And then you know what happens though. You know what happens whenever we get a truck and pay 100,000 for it, right? What
That's
do? We put 10,000 more dollars worth of shit on it, big rims and everything else, and then they just want to ride around looking pretty in it.
Yeah, I don't care nothing about that.
There's a lot of people. If they were to spend $100,000 on a truck, they would be trying to figure out ways to use that truck to make money for them.
This was several years ago when I used to have to go in the office. There was a lady that I worked with. They had got a nice. It was a Ford something. I forget what it was. But when she told me what the car note was, and Big So this probably like 5 or 7 years ago. It was like $700 a month she was paying or something. And I'm like, just so you can have that truck. She was like, well, yeah, it's nice. I don't give a damn how nice it is. I don't
To
want
me,
to pay $700 a month for no truck.
my thing is this. That's not as big of a deal. It's just that there are so many people that are financing their vehicles for like 7 years.
Mm,
84 month pay. What? 7 years to pay for a car.
right. That's why I'm just like I'm not. Nah, I've looked at cars and stuff, and I'm like, nah, keep mine running the way it is, and as long as it keeps running good. I got an old school mentality. Let that joint run. As long as it's doing good, take care of your oil changes, do tire rotations, all that other stuff. Nothing funny happens, no accidents, you should be good.
That's
Nothing
exactly
wrong, ain't
right.
nothing wrong with that. And Devil Row, you probably can fix that yourself. If I can find me some old truck or something with a carburetor in it, or something crazy, with just still all mechanical, those things like that. As long as you can find the parts, you can. And then well, they ain't got a bunch of electronic stuff in it. They'll run for you. Jimmy
Yep.
Walker, what, man?
My car is
Oh,
that Mercedes diesel,
mm-hmm.
and that diesel's got almost 300,000 miles on it. It's a 2006.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't going nowhere.
I had someone tell me that a long time ago, man. If you get the opportunity to get you something in diesel, because his thing was he always liked diesel Volkswagens. That was his thing, Big Zo.
Yep.
That
Yep.
was his
They
thing.
all got recalled and shit.
Yeah, his thing was always diesel. He always had every time you saw him, he had some sort of diesel Volkswagen. But he always told me about the fuel economy on it. I was like, really? It's crazy.
Yeah. 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 They were getting like 52, 53 miles to the gallon,
Mm-hmm.
running 80, 90 miles an hour all day long.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, yeah. I don't want to have to need no car right now.
Yep. Yep.
My
My
car,
car does
my
that.
car is mine. I own it. It's paid for, and I don't want nothing to happen to it.
Yep.
It
Yeah.
belongs to
Yeah.
me.
My car does that. It can go. It gets about 38 miles to the gallon. The diesel, and it's got a 21-gallon tank, and it's like, man, you can go anywhere 700 miles before you have to fill up.
That's what I want Lil Zach to do. I want him to be a mechanic. So
Hmm. Yeah, I thought about that, Devil Row, with the grease car conversions, but I just said to myself, I don't want to even mess with that. Run on waste vegetable oil.
wow, Jimmy Walker said he got a '84 Riviera with 112,000 original miles on it.
Man, I can see Jimmy Walker in one of
Right.
them too.
Yep.
I can see him now. He'd be like this, yeah, man, yeah.
Merrick, what up, yo? But yeah, man, pay off them student loans if you can. That's
I'm
coming.
telling you.
And then now the big thing right now is, and I know everybody's paying attention to it because they're talking about it everywhere, is this Epstein stuff.
Oh shit.
Man, let me tell you something. The only reason they talking so hard about it is because you know whose name is in all that bullshit. Well, just tactical. What's going on, brother? It's good to see you, man. You
Well
know whose
dressed.
name. You know whose name is coming up in that. So now the big thing is, Big Zo, is that the FBI has been tasked that anytime old Dumpy's name comes up, they're supposed to flag it. And the problem is because his name is all over it. That's why.
Right,
Man,
right.
what's going on, Patriot? That's what it is. There's a lot of stuff that's been coming out over the last few days. The thing is, I'm trying to figure out how he's going to survive this totally, because I don't think he will. Because it was too much of the conspiracy people. I'm MAGA, I'm this, I'm that. You're going to drain the swamp, these pedophiles and all of that. And then to come on and say, oh, well, yeah, there was nothing. These people are like, what? That's where he's running into a problem.
Yeah. Yeah, my thing is I haven't really been keeping up with all the Epstein stuff.
They basically said that, oh, it was nothing. That basically like nothing happened. So as soon as that happened, the woman that they put in jail for it, Jazane Maxwell, she was like, well, if nothing actually happened, I shouldn't be in jail. Because that's what they're saying. There was nothing. There's no victims, no nothing. At first, that's what he was saying, but then he changed it. Now it's stuff there, but it's all a big hoax, and the Democrats made it up. It's hilarious. He was into some shit back in the day, and now the stuff is starting to resurface. He's been a creep, man. The guy was always acting like he wanted to sleep with his own daughter. He done said too many wild comments and stuff that's like, that's your daughter. You don't make no comments like that towards your daughter. What the hell is wrong with you?
That's exactly right.
You got some weird shit going on with him. That's the problem.
Oh yeah, he does have some weird shit going on with him. But the other thing too, and there's a lot of people who don't like him and everything else. I say to myself, you know what? You know what? Hold up, hold up. We're stuck with this fool until 2028, right? But what happens is if something happened to him, whether he had health issues and had to resign or retire, or something happened to him, whatever, you don't know what you're gonna be left with.
Right. I agree
Yeah.
with you. I agree with you, BTG.
Because JD Vance is so quiet, it's kind of spooky.
The funny thing is, in my own opinion, I don't think JD Vance would be as bad as him. That's my opinion.
I don't know. See, that's the whole thing. A person who sits quiet, you don't know what they're gonna do.
Yeah, but see, there's so much stuff that's been said. Like, do you see him as your like the person that comes after you? I don't know if that's the case, Mr. Dixon. I don't know. He's too much of a mixed bag. Trump, I've been knowing about him forever. I know about him. Right, he is a snake, but he wants whatever's advantageous for him, whatever's going to help him move along.
Yeah,
So
but the thing is you know that. You don't know
right.
what JD's all about.
Oh yeah, I do. I know he's full of crap. I know for a fact he is, but I just don't think he'll be bad as him. It's a different thought process.
I don't know.
Trump is a gangster.
I don't know.
He's a New York guy who always wanted to be like the Cosa Nostra there in the city. Always wanted to be like them because coming from New York, anybody who grew up in New York from being a kid in the era that I grew up in, those are the things that they romanticized. Mm-hmm. Being a gangster, being a John Gotti, being a Genovese, being a Columbo, those are the things that romanticized. And he was in that world. So he's no different. He's not immune from it. Those were the guys who ran the city. So that's why he's acting like that now. He acts just like the gangsters I used to watch all the time. That's what he's trying to do. I mean, if you want him, Jimmy, you can have him. I can't. My history with him goes way back further than this bullshit that got going on with him. He ain't never done nothing for me. As far as I'm concerned, he still ain't doing nothing for me, and he's screwing everybody else. So you can have him if you want him.
I don't know. Have you checked your 401k balance lately?
It's actually looking all right.
That's what I'm saying.
Because I was mad at first, Big Zo. When I looked at it, I was like, okay, all of a sudden.
Careful, hey, careful the shit you ask about.
Well, I think that's going to change, though, too.
We got change come August the 1st, because that's the whole thing with the he delayed all the tariffs until August the 1st.
He kept backing down, talking about he was going to have all these deals and whatnot. He don't have no deals. He sent out a bunch of letters. That's all he did. And what's happening is I don't like the way that he's isolating the country. That's what I don't like.
I understand this, Zach, but you got to understand one other thing too. Is that every time he's done that shit and the markets have dipped down and come back up, you just shaking your head with all that.
Well, what happens is because every time he goes back on what he says.
I know that, that's
why they call him Taco. Trump
all I'm saying is this, though. You get the dip like this, and then it comes up this high, and then you get another dip, and then it's gonna come up this high, and then another dip, and then it's gonna come up this high.
Well, that's what I'm waiting to see what's gonna happen this time, because I'm pretty sure we're getting ready to lose a shit ton of money.
I don't know. All I'm saying is this, Zach. Okay, if the markets start correcting, get in even more.
Oh yeah, I mean, my thing is that he's not a good businessman. I
I
don't,
don't give a shit about that. I'm looking at my own wallet.
I'm looking at my wallet too, and it's having a good recovery, but that that's going to happen every time.
It's
That's my
happened
thing.
at least the last 2 to 3
It's,
times.
it's, it's the uncertainty of it. I don't know if he's going. I don't know if he's gonna this time if he's gonna hold on to it. I'm not sure.
Man, you tripping.
I don't know if he's going to say, okay, this is going to stay this way. Does Canada get ready to get hit? The China stuff is getting ready to go back up. Mexico stuff get ready to go. All the regular stuff. That's why prices are up, man. Prices are up. Some stuff has gone up at Walmart like more than 50%. They said they were going to have to do it. So here we are in this thing. My 401k may be doing good in my investments, but I'm not trying to spend that. It's the other money that I'm trying to put out. Those expenditures is where the problem.
That's why you got to keep your debts under control.
Right. But even so, I still gotta buy. I gotta buy all these damn healthy groceries.
That's right. That's right. You got to buy this damn spinach.
Exactly. So it's it all. I guess it's like a check and a balance though. And I know it's all business, right, Jimmy Walker? And that's what you're supposed to do.
You're supposed to live below your means.
That's what you're supposed to do.
Yep. Like I'm saying, man, get rid of those cars. Get rid of those damn new cars. Dave Ramsey said, what did Dave Ramsey said, you're not allowed to buy a new car unless you have $250,000 of personal wealth.
Well, here's my thing. I believe in buying used cars.
No. He said you're not allowed to buy a new car.
Oh, just keep the one you got.
No. He's saying buy a used car and pay cash for it.
I don't disagree with that, Big Zo.
But see, that's what I'm saying. There's so many people who just don't have the funds and don't want to put nothing down, and then they end up with these $1,400 car payment for 7 years, and they didn't have the money to begin with.
I believe that too, BTG. I'm. It's funny because I think that that's going on too.
Yeah.
I think there's a market manipulation thing that's happening, and we just by mistake sometimes get some benefit from it.
Man, please. It ain't no mistake.
I mean, because it ain't for us. That's what I
Sure
mean.
it is.
He ain't doing it for me and you.
Wait. Ho.
We
Zach.
get benefits from it, but he ain't doing it for me and
Zach.
you.
Hold on, Zach. Hold on. When
Yeah.
I was like 22, 23 years old, right? I was fresh out of college, had my first little job after college, and I ran into this one guy and this one engineer guy, and he was like, "Hey, let me pull you off to the side right here." We started talking about 401ks. We started talking about buying stocks direct, buying stocks yourself in your own account and everything else.
Mhm.
Man, let me tell you something. At the age of 23,
I mean, but everybody's not going to do that.
everybody doesn't have 10 fingers and 10 toes either. But
Right.
you got to take the time to listen. One of the first things you can do is control your debts. And
That's
and
true.
and and everybody, it don't matter who it is, Susie Orman, Dave Ramsey, even Big Zo tells you to control your expenditures.
You should. That's true.
Okay? And the thing is that people hear all this shit and they still don't do it.
That's true too.
See what I'm saying? And then after that, here it is, 20 years after you graduated from college, you said you didn't get no value out of the degree you got, and you owe more on your student loans because you got an income-driven repayment plan.
What up, Hollywood?
Come on.
Yeah, that's that's true. Especially for the people who didn't get any use out of their degree. That's
Remember,
why. That's why I don't want Lil Zach to go to college.
one of the things I tell people all the time is that the government doesn't want people to learn how to fish.
No,
The
they don't.
government wants to keep giving people fish. It
That's
don't matter what it is, right? Because if you learn how to fish, then from there you don't need the government to give you fish.
that's true.
And then after that, then there you go. I mean, look at the Section 8, EBT,
Mm-hmm.
Medicaid, all that other stuff, right? I mean, people trying to hold on to all of these government programs and everything else. They say, well, okay, well, if I go get a job, that means they're going to take away my Section 8. Well, guess what? You're supposed to do that.
Yeah, because those programs like that, I look at them as they're supposed to be a hand up, not something you stay on. I look at those sort of what they call a social safety net.
That's
It's
exactly right.
you're
And the
supposed
thing
it's
is,
supposed to be something to help you get to a place, not I'm gonna live my life for 40 years getting food stamps and I'm not gonna do. I agree with that.
that's right, because if you think about it, right? If you think about it, if you never learned how to fish and you have to eat fish to survive and the government keeps giving you fish, what are you going to do? You're going to stand in line every month to get another fish.
Ramsey J, he got a point here too, big boy.
Median income is just below 40,000.
Depending on where you live, $40,000 ain't shit.
I understand that, but when I started buying stocks, I was making a little over 20.
That was many years ago, Big Zo.
That
That was
was
many years
30
ago.
years ago. Yeah,
Right. Things
but
are the dollar was worth a lot more back then.
what I'm saying is this: you can start in small increments over long periods of time.
Yeah, that's true. You can.
Okay? Because basically what happens is you cannot erase the effects of time,
That's true too, Ramsey.
compounding time, and you have to get started investing now.
What up, Charles Henry? And that's true because inflation was a lot lower back then. That's what I'm saying. When you start looking at because inflation and other things have gone up, but the wages have been stagnant. CEOs make more money, but the people who actually make the company run, they don't want to pay them nothing. There's a lot that goes on here. Because I can't tell a guy who he's got a $40,000 a year job. He may have some. He got to get medication. He got to eat. He got to this and that and that. He might not be able to do a small investment. That's reality for some people.
$50 a month, $25 a month.
He might not be able to. See, for me and you to say $50 a month, maybe $200-300 a month, we could be like, well, it's manageable. But for some people, the extra $25, $50 is a big deal.
And I understand that, okay? But you know what? There's a lot of people who I've talked to about this, and what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to get all these young people to do the same thing that I was doing when I was young.
Mm,
Because what it does is it makes you look at money totally different when you get to be 40, 50 years old.
right. It
Land
does.
is the best investment if you have some money. My thing is this, okay? Find what works for you. Whether you buy houses and flip houses, you buy land, you buy stocks, you get in 401k, blah, 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 blah. Whatever it happens to be, figure something out and find something that works for you.
And in my thing too, because I see Jimmy Walker said being financially disciplined is work. You just have to stick to it. Let me tell you something. Sometimes being financially, like having financial discipline, is making sure that the family eats or
That's
making
right.
sure that there's gas in the car. So that's the
That's
thing.
right.
I can't paint this broad brush of everybody because there are certain situations where there's the working poor. There's people who actually do work, who try to do better, and things don't just work that way. It's not just some magic thing. Oh, I'm gonna go from here, and this gonna happen, and that's gonna happen. It don't always work that way. That's why I say everybody's not in the same boat. It was a time when I used to think sort of like that too, like almost like everybody's in the same boat. Nah, I done seen too much shit now. That's not the case. Say
Mm-hmm.
1995, Harlem Town, 84K refinance. Yeah, that's what this things it's not always like that. Sometimes, like I said, you having financial discipline means that I'm gonna make sure we all gonna eat and the kids gonna have some shoes and some clothes and the heater's on and the light is on. That's what that means sometimes. Everybody can't do that. Some of
All
us
I'm saying
some
is
of
this.
us some of us are blessed.
All I'm saying is whenever you get started as an adult and you finish up with school, let's say, or you finish up trade school, whatever, start things slow. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Don't get the big fancy house. Don't get the big fancy apartment. Don't get the big
Right,
fancy car.
right.
Start things off slow. Stay down for three to 5 years.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I mean,
So you can get
I mean
yourself
that's
together.
just one of the things, huh?
So you can get yourself together.
That's right. That's right. And then once you get yourself together, you may say, okay, well, now I've saved a little bit. I've done some other things, whatever. Let me go buy a newer car. It doesn't have to be a new car, a newer car that I can pay cash for $5,000, $10,000. And then from there you go. You don't have no car payment.
Oh yeah, I get that. So I purchased a new car in 2019, and my interest rate was 2%. Yeah, I remember them good old days.
See, that's what I'm saying. All I'm saying is this. Just figure out a way that's gonna actually work for you.
That's
You
what
know,
they started doing that when I bought this house. My interest rate was really good. Then they started, oh, you can get 1%, you can get 2%. I'm like, no, I don't want to refinance anything. I'm gonna stay where I'm at because where I'm at was good, and I'm not gonna move. So I'm gonna stay because a lot of people did that too. All that refinancing and then you starting all over again. I'm like,
hmm
I'm not doing that.
that's exactly right. But the thing that happens is that I'm trying to influence people to try to look at your finances and try to look at ways that are going to work for you. Everybody's situation is different, right?
Right.
Everybody's life is different. You know, some people say I'm only going to buy one gun and that's it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, buy cigarettes and beer instead of using that money to invest. See?
That's true too.
50 bucks.
And that's the folly of youth, man. That's what that is. Everybody's just not gonna be like, oh, let me just. Some people think like that too. Like I'm gonna enjoy my life, and at that point in time, that's what they consider to be enjoyment. Whether it's right or wrong, that's their life to decide that. But then I'm talking about the people who trying to make it. They trying to do the right thing, and shit just kick them in the ass all the time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's right, BTG. What you're saying is even if you have to start small, just start the process no matter what the person makes. There's usually something they splurge and make the savings. Yeah, that's exactly right. Because the other thing that you could do is you could do that in small amounts. I mean, $50 a month. If you can't, I don't know. My thing is are your finances totally done? If you can't swing $50 a month, I can't say that. I don't know.
Yes, and that's the thing. That's what I say, Big Zo. We sit in a different position, but there's some people who that's their position,
But that's because of their lifestyle creep.
and I can't say that with
A
certainty.
lot of it is because of their lifestyle creep. Okay,
I
and the
can't say
thing
that with
is,
certainty.
like I said, everybody is different. Everybody's situation is different. But what I'm saying is while you're in school, while your life is simple, keep it as simple as you can for as long as you can.
I don't disagree with that. I agree with that. I think that is a good lesson to tell someone.
Keep
I
it
think
as simple as you can.
right.
Because I tell you what, man, once you start getting kids and cars and marriage and oh man, there goes all your money.
I mean, and Jimmy Walker. Some people still do that.
Mm-hmm.
That's how they pay for Christmas. There's some people that do it. It's true. I'm just saying.
Mm-hmm.
I just when it comes to that type of stuff, I just don't. For me to paint it, would use a broad brush. I don't because I know that there's people who work. What's that, Roselle? Who work really hard and still can't get ahead. That is a thing in America.
That's right.
It's not just some anomaly. No, that's a thing here.
That's right. Well, the other thing too is that they don't have people saying these kinds of things to you
Exactly. They don't want you to. They don't
on
want people to say that
commercials.
type of
They
stuff
don't want you to save. But there's 1,000 credit card commercials
because this is a consumer driven economy.
when you make more the yeah the prices go up. Okay, price gouging, right?
That's what's end up happening now. Everything went up. They said, "Oh, the COVID this,
All
the
I'm
COVID
saying
that."
is this.
And they
All
never
I'm
come
saying
back down.
is you can sit back and blame people for you not doing the shit that you need to be doing.
I don't disagree with that. But my thing is, I'm not talking about those people. I'm talking about there are a group of people who are doing what they're supposed to be doing, and
All I'm saying is
they
this.
still can't get ahead.
If it's lifestyle creep that's done got you with that car and everything, sell that car.
I mean, that's. I mean, Big Zo, with that point, that's true, but that's just not. I don't think. I think that's. I don't. You can't paint everybody that way.
I know that, but what I'm saying is that whenever you get to be older and stuff, what happens is that you're going to be looking at where you are as far as retirement and everything else.
Damn. Whew.
Good God Almighty, $4,000 a month apartment in Chicago. More power to him.
Right. As long as he can handle it, I guess.
I guess so.
That's true too, man. But this is stuff that's not really taught.
You can't go without a car in Texas. You got that right. But
Yeah,
that car doesn't have to be brand new.
true. Yeah, so that's why I'm like, Jimmy's $4,000 a month. But something you don't own, unless it's like that. I don't know.
All I'm saying is watch the lifestyle creep, man.
Yeah, and I agree with that. I agree with that. He don't want the car we bought
You
for
know
him.
what the car we bought
That's
for
the
him.
right that you bought for him. What? That's crazy.
In 20 years, ain't no telling what he's going to have or not have saved up.
Right.
And that's 20 wasted years whenever you could have been putting a little bit away. I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. Right?
That's why
And I understand some people just don't have it.
the 2023 CX5. Man, I drive that thing till it stops.
Yep. I have a truck too. I have a 1993 truck outside.
Yep, I drive that thing till it stops. But if I can find me, like I said, if you find me an old beater truck that you can work on, and I know people that work on stuff, as long as you can get parts for it, man, keep it running, it'll be good. What
That's
you
what
get
I
on,
do with
man?
my truck.
Hold on, let me get on, man. What up,
What's
on,
up,
man?
Big Joe? What's up, Cuzzo?
What's
What's
going on?
up?
What's up, man? Yeah,
Man, I don't
Big
know
Joe.
it, baby.
You
What's
out
up,
working late
baby?
again?
Big
You out
Joe
working late
telling
again?
Big Joe up here talking. Big Joe up here talking that real stuff. Yeah, that's my language, that money talk. But for
That's
real
true,
though, man.
Charles.
But we just got different method. I just wanted to chime in because we got different methodologies, man. But I
Because
think, say again.
and see, my thing is that on my birthday, which is next month, I'm gonna be the big 60, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the
Oh
thing
my
is I'm
God.
looking at retirement. I'm
That's
like,
right.
okay, so what the hell do I have to retire? Because you can't work forever,
No,
right?
you can't. I don't want to work forever.
That's
Big
what
Big
I'm
Zo,
saying.
Big Zo, I want to retire in 4 years. I don't want to wait till I'm
And
60.
and the thing is that you start looking at things a little bit differently.
Yes, you do.
The older you get.
Yes, you do.
And then after that, you start saying yourself, well, damn, how much is that going to look? What's that going to look like?
Uh huh.
All I'm saying is this. There's a lot of people who are my age and even older who are sitting up there trying to survive on $500 in Social Security
Right.
for the rest of their life.
Right. So my brother is paying $6,500 for a 1 bedroom in NYC because they have a doorman in a modern apartment. Sometimes you can't tell these young people anything. Man, they bugging. Now if I'm making $3-4 million, that's different. But I mean, $6,400 a month for a little 1 bedroom in Manhattan.
Yep.
You could probably touch both the walls if you're standing there.
$6,500. No, $6,500 is probably a pretty nice place.
Maybe.
Something tells me that could be like I don't know, maybe not 42nd Street, but let's say near Central Park North.
Man, it's a lot. And Mr. Dixon said I retired at 52, but I had to find something else to do.
Mm-hmm.
But Mr. Dixon, if I do, I don't want to work for anybody anymore.
Mm-hmm.
I'm tired of it. No.
He
Right.
has the rest to keep him company. Dang.
Nah, man, it's that's
Whew.
living in New York is expensive as hell.
Mm-hmm. Armel, what happened to you, sir?
Yeah, I don't know. It just went black. Oh, did he switch? Oh, he must have went inside. Hold on. Hey, he switched. All right, brother.
True
Thank
Alpha.
you, man.
Yeah. Oh, sweat. Yeah, I was just transitioning from the house to the car. I'm sorry, guys.
Okay.
That's a it's a seriously a mindset, and it's a lot of negative energy in a lot of communities, and that just keep them in a particular place,
Woo.
uh being like going without,
Uh,
like say forget for instance going without shit ain't the worst shit in the world for you know what I mean, it's
you
not
want to
the
know
worst
something,
shit,
Mel? Well, Mel,
huh?
you learn that over time. That ain't you learn that to be that way. Where you
Mm-hmm.
realize if I ain't got that, it's all right. You don't. A lot of times, especially the folly of youth, I gotta have it now. I gotta. And as you get older and more mature, you learn that I ain't gotta have that right now. I can
It's
wait.
not even that, Jack. You learn that shit early from being broke, bro.
I
So
mean,
Mm-hmm.
we you know where we from, and back in the '80s, I wasn't in the suburbs in Queens.
uh,
That moment, like it might be 11 years old when you watching TV, Different Strokes or whatever the heck that shit was on TV, The
uh,
Partridge Family. When you realize that your shit ain't like that, and you realize that you poor,
right.
and then you go visit like the Manhattan, and you go to Long Island, and you
Uh huh.
just like, oh shit,
Yep.
how do I get this? It creates a want, you know what I mean? But
Hmm.
you at a handicap because of your particular situation. So
And that's the thing that I watch.
realizing that you fucked up is the first, yeah,
Oh
it's the
yeah, and
first
that's
step.
but I realized that there was because I watched my parents go from one place to another. I
Right.
watched
And
my
your brother
mother.
was telling me that. Your
Yeah,
brother was telling me.
I watched my mother get her degree and then become a nurse, and then things start moving, and
Right.
and then my dad, he's always been a regular worker. He just has. He's
Right.
just always been, but he's moved up as far as he can move in his company. I watched them go up the ladder.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
You
Right.
watch,
Right.
it
Right.
made you understand that was possible, that was something that you could do,
Mm-hmm.
and
That's exactly right.
watching them be disciplined. Because we weren't rich, but I never needed anything.
That's
But I
right.
watched my father doing all them extra shifts and all that other stuff, and I watched that stuff happen. And then my mother didn't believe in taking vacations. When my mother retired, Big Zo, she had so much vacation stored up. She took like I don't know if it was like 2 months or 2.5 months off or something, and then went back in and retired. It was crazy. She had so because she believed in just working and going and keeping. She's a
He
nurse.
had that. He had that terminal leave.
Exactly. So it was like you watch that stuff happen. Everybody doesn't get to see that. You learn how
Yeah,
that
your
stuff.
brother was telling me that. Your oldest brother,
Mm-hmm.
he was telling me that, man. And I was like, yo, that shit, cause he was with to the whole history, yo. And I was like,
Yeah,
yo, that's the realest stuff, you know what I mean? Cause I know he was there for that lot of that part. You know what I mean?
exactly. Right. I wasn't there. He was there in the
it,
beginning. I came along
it was
later
so
when things was
relatable, you know what I mean?
right. When things
Mm-hmm.
were getting a lot. I came along later on, but he was there.
Yeah.
He was like there at the bottom.
Right.
Yeah, yeah. And he was telling me that whole shit. I was like, word. It was so familiar.
Uh
You know
huh.
what I mean? My mother worked for New York State, and she retired now. And for after all those millions and millions and millions of years, and she was a teenage mother.
Uh huh.
So all the excuses that I hear people say, or X Y Z, or you need to do this, it just sounds like just that excuses. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It sounds like if you want it, you can have it, but you just have to want it. It's how bad do you want it? You know what I mean?
That's exactly right. And then
It's how bad do you want it? And I ain't saying you gotta. I'm not saying that there's not no sacrifice and you gotta go without eating. But if you want it, you might just have to eat less.
That's true too.
well, see,
if
the
you,
other thing too is that
What up,
is
Toy?
that you really don't have to do all of that. Just start early and give the money time to
but
compound.
there's some demons. That's the thing. Another thing that I want to talk about. There's a demons in the people that you affiliate and surround yourself with,
That's
bro.
true too.
And people have like serious problems with that, bro.
Mm-hmm.
If you hang around bum ass, and I'm gonna say it, it's your live. You know we uncut, right? Right,
Yeah.
cuz or I need to censor myself.
You ain't got to censor yourself. You good.
If you hang out with some bum ass niggas that ain't about nothing, or some people who always making up fucking excuses, you done.
Yep. That's
You
true.
you finish. You finish. Your mindset and the people that you hang out with are your biggest influence. If you the smartest person in the room, you in the wrong fucking room. If
Yep.
you the richest person in the room, if you got the most shit and the flyest shit in that room, if you the most beautiful person in that room, you need to change your room.
I understand that.
You need to change the place that where you at because that's not working for you. You need to elevate your game. You need to elevate your class. You need to go to another class right now.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what's stopping people. They staying in that class because they are the top of that class. So they're not elevating or graduating or moving up in the grade.
That's
You see
because
what I'm saying? Oh,
most people don't like to be
and they get
uncomfortable.
stuck.
That's what it is. I mean, most people don't like to be uncomfortable.
You have to that feeling of uncomfortability is the shit that drives elevation or drives promotion.
I agree with you.
That's exactly right. Because
That's
because
that
the other
thing.
thing, one of the other
And all the
things,
excuses, if you're around some official people, if you're around some good people, they're not gonna let you fucking starve. You might not get all you want to eat, but you're
Right.
not gonna. So I'm not gonna let my child miss a meal in order to invest in this. If you're around some official people or you have a good family or whatever, your child will never starve. So you can stash this little bit of money.
That's true.
man,
You know what I
man, the
mean?
other thing too is that these Generation Z people, it's like they're making money out of freaking nowhere.
That's true.
They're pulling money out of thin air. It seems like,
Yo,
you know,
man, make the money. Money don't make the man.
that's what I'm saying, man. Because I mean, people just find ways to do things. They'll run DoorDash, they'll drive Uber, they'll have a YouTube channel, and then they have all these other things that they'll do all throughout the course of the day. And they don't have like a job, because everybody kind of wants to work for themselves.
Right.
I mean,
Believe it or not, though, that shit was kind of always there. Because I was just telling Integrity today about. I went and bought me some sneakers today, right? I was telling Integrity today. I remember when I first bought my first pair of Jordans. I gave out flyers. This was 1985, bro. I gave out flyers for people to go into the record store on Ocean Avenue in
Mm-hmm.
Fulton Street. So everybody who came in the store with my flyer, I got 50 cents for it. You know I got 50 cents for the motherfucking the I got enough 50 cents to buy a pair of Michael Jordans in a weekend.
Well, you want to know some?
Those things, those opportunities that we see these Gen Zers or whoever the hell, those opportunities are always there if you have a desire to get those things. They were always there.
I noticed.
Like my grandfather told me, I'm sorry, Zach. My
Yeah.
grandfather told me he came from South Carolina. He was 12 years old. He had no family or nothing. He came up to New York from South Carolina. And he shined shoes. He figured out, he hustled, he figured out how to find a way. That shit was always there. It's
It's
just how
funny.
bad do you want it?
It's funny
Go
you
ahead.
say that because like my pops, he used to like deliver chicken, stuff like that. Back when not when they had places for you, he's that type of stuff he used to do. He talks about that. He had his own. He used to wax floors and stuff. Had his own little businesses, his own hustle and stuff like that. My older brother, not my oldest brother, my other
Yeah.
brother, he like that. He a constant hustler. It doesn't matter how successful he is. He always hustling.
You're gonna do something. If you want
That's his
something,
thing.
you gotta do something. If you
He's
want something, you gotta do something. And there's always something to do.
right. And
When you
that is
start
true.
making up excuses, people became too surrounded by these demons or whatever. They
Hmm.
became too accustomed to making up excuses, thinking of a reason why instead of thinking of a reason how.
No, no, no. What it is all these people were used to the government giving them fish. They never learned how to fish.
Yep. And like you said, Big Zo, the government don't want you to learn how to fish.
The government don't want you to learn how to fish.
Yeah,
And then
It's
after a
good
while,
because
the
in the
government comes
Reaganomics
along and says,
era,
okay, I don't have any more fish to give nobody else.
right.
yo, it was good during Reaganomics era when we got the free cheese and shit, and that shit was cool. It made good grilled cheese and shit, right?
I remember that back in the day. I
But
remember that.
at the same time, that cheese came. What you do with the cheese? Did you go sell it? Because I know we used to collect the cheese from all the churches and shit, and we
Uh,
should go sell it to the delis
yep.
uptown. We used to go sell that shit to the people out in Howard Beach. Uh, Zach know what I'm talking about. That couldn't have access to that. We would go sell. We would go from Bed Stuy, collect all the shit all the way to East New York. We went into Queens into like Howard Beach and Ozone Park because it was
Mhm.
right on the border.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And
Well,
we already went all of Brooklyn with fucking shopping carts, with the store shopping carts like you got at Walmart,
uh-huh.
full of fucking cheese and shit and all the free goods, and go sell that shit to the little shops over there, and they
Yeah, and
slice that shit up and sell it to everybody else.
the
But I was
bodegas,
a kid then.
the
We always
bodegas
had a
used to,
hustle, bro.
the bodegas used to buy because you go in the bodega to buy you a sandwich or something, and they pulling out the block of government cheese and
Right.
shaving that good up, put it on your sandwich.
Yo, and
I remember that.
that was the Reagan era, and we would walk from Bed-Stuy all the way to like Howard Beach, Ozone Park. And Zach will tell you how far that shit is, bro.
Yeah, that's a long way. That's far from where it's far from where I was in Queens. So I know it's far from you.
Yo, we would walk over there just going to all the churches and all the sites and shit, just getting it. But we wanted like little things back then. It was like your G.I. Joes, your toys,
Uh-huh.
your comic books, whatever stupid shit as a kid that you wanted, you had to figure out to get because your parents wasn't always able to get it for you.
Yep.
Right.
Or
That's
they was
exactly right.
like, I ain't gonna say like I had it like my parents didn't like I went without. I was just greedy. I wanted more.
Right. You wanted
Mm-hmm.
extra stuff.
I wanted extra shit. So the only
Especially,
way I
especially
got shit,
if it wasn't just you. If it
right,
wasn't just you. Right.
right. So I had to go. What we doing? We getting some free cheese? Yeah, we getting some free cheese. We gonna sell that shit. The
Yeah,
everything,
I
bro.
remember Tank. I remember the powdered milk, the chicken, the beef, all
The
that.
powdered milk we would take to the restaurants and sell that shit, and not for nothing. $2.
And they was
The
they was
powder,
getting over.
they
They
was
was getting
getting
over.
over. They didn't have to stand in line or nothing. We stand in line, collect all that shit, and hustle that shit off. Restaurants, bodegas, everything.
You from Well Dressed Tactical? You from New York, man? You said East New York bring back memories.
Yo, we went from Bed
All
Stuy.
these New Yorkers, here we go.
I lived on Tompkins Avenue, bro. I went from
Uh,
Bed Stuy through Crown Heights, through Brownsville, through East New York, all the way into Queens, into Ozone Park.
you was man, you was moving.
Yo, you had crazy energy when it was a gang of us.
Right. I
Pushing
remember them
shopping
days.
carts, riding on them shits. It was fun, bro.
I
Pushing
remember
shopping
them days,
carts,
man.
riding in the shopping carts, racing and all kinds of shit. Back when your parents,
Oh, you from Crown Heights.
huh?
You from Crown Heights. Well Dressed
Uh,
Tactical.
who?
Well Dressed Tactical. Listen,
Get the hell out of here.
if anybody doesn't know who Well Dressed Tactical is, go check out his channel. I came across his channel a little while
Where he
ago.
at from
He
Crown
got, he
Heights,
got,
man?
he got good content. Go check out Well Dressed Tactical's channel.
I didn't know he. Yeah, I said what's up to him, man. Tell him
Another
to hit
New
me.
Yorker.
Yep,
Oh boy.
he from Brooklyn, another New Yorker. I love it. That's right.
Oh
Y'all
boy.
go check out his channel.
Yo, but like I
That's
said, and
pretty fun.
that thing, it was surrounded. I think my biggest influence was surrounding myself by positive people. They
Uh,
didn't exactly know how to get stuff, but it was just like when I went to the military, it was like, Armel, buy a house. Fuck, I'm gonna
right.
buy a house for. I'm gone all the time. Just buy a house. They giving away my mother. Here's my mother. They giving away houses in Harlem, XYZ. I don't want to live in Harlem. I'm from Brooklyn. We don't deal with that Harlem shit. Buy the damn house. I bought a house. My sister was pregnant at the time.
Mm-hmm.
Let her live in the fucking house. She was getting at the time she was getting her little public assistance, and they was paying. You know what I mean, helping her pay the rent to my house that she lived in.
Uh-huh.
That shit was cool. She got off of that. She got out of school. She became a police officer in New York City
Ralph and Gates.
during that time.
Uh-huh.
15 years later, my sister lived there for about 10 years. She moved out 5 years after that. I refinanced that house. I bought three more houses with the money from the refinance.
Yeah. That's how you
So
do it. That's right, Mr. Dixon.
so that one house, the other three houses were totally paid for.
He says Montgomery Street.
Oh yeah, he down with Chris Rock and them. Oh nah, he's Jamaican or something. He West Indian.
Well Dressed Tactical is West Indian, yes. Yeah,
Oh,
you gotta go check out Siri, go check out his channel. He is
ain't
West
nothing
Indian. Yeah.
down there but fucking Jamaicans.
You might be Jamaican.
Yo,
Go check out his
let me
channel.
tell you how real it is, right? Eastern Parkway, West Indian Day Parade, right?
Uh-huh.
First one, 1976. My aunt lived on Montgomery Street. During the
Okay.
first year they had that fucking parade, and they had a block party. This is on Utica Avenue in Montgomery. My aunt lived. For real. And she still lived there. For real.
I used to hang out in Crown Heights back in my high school,
Yeah.
especially with
You
the
gotta
girls.
be, what, he Jamaican or something?
Huh?
He Jamaican?
I mean, I'm not sure exactly, but I know he's from the Caribbean for sure.
Yeah, well, just check you Jamaican? Because it's like them Jamaicans down there and those
I mean, that's where
and Guyanese
that's what
and
I'm saying.
Trini.
During my high school days, when I used to mess with different young ladies over there, I would go into Crown Heights for that. That's a long trek from Queens too, and he is Jamaican. Yes.
Yeah. He had to be Montgomery. That shit was live. That's where my man Rasta Kevin used to be before he moved out of state.
Gosh. Yeah, my dad was in the military. We lived everywhere.
Yeah.
I love discovering all these New Yorkers, man. I love it.
Oh my! Another New Yorker.
Oh, but yeah.
Yes.
My not the cat. My father was in the military too. But my father always left us there.
Now my father was a New Yorker all the way. Because
Yeah,
remember
my father was a New Yorker
I was
too.
talking to you, Big Joe, about trying to get them out of. My father don't want to leave New York for nothing, and I don't get it. I'm like, he don't want to leave New York for nothing. He is a true New Yorker, and he's from Brooklyn, Mel. He's
Yeah, I
from
know your brother was telling me, man. Me and your oldest brother had this conversation. Like, damn, that sounds like we cousins. Ever
And
since
none
then,
right.
of it's still in New York City.
I mean,
your
listen,
oldest brother that live in
in
Texas.
Queens, yeah,
What up,
he's
Mike
not.
D?
He's not that I said he probably never leave New York either. He might move out to Long Island, but he may never leave New York. What up, Mike? I
Yeah.
mean,
But
life just led me out of New York City. That's all.
yo,
I never thought that I would ever not live in New York. To be honest, it just
I
life led
always
me to
thought,
New York.
I always thought, because Donald Trump saved my life, bro. Let me tell you this, a true story. They
Okay.
used to have that show called Lifestyles of the Rich and Famous, right?
Uh huh.
Out of all the people that they showed on Lifestyles of the Rich and Famous, Donald Trump was the most flexingest motherfucker in the world. And this is during the 80s. I used to be on
I
punishment.
remember that show. I remember that
I was
show.
used to be on punishment, right? And I used to have to sit in the house and watch that. Robin Leach, Lifestyles of the
That's
Rich and
right,
Famous.
Robin Leach.
Motherfucking Donald Trump on that bitch flexing. I was like, how do I get there? When they built Trump Towers, yo, and it was finished and they had the grand opening, I skipped school to go out there and see and go look in all the stores and shit like that, bro.
Oh man, Big Trump.
That shit yo. You know how somebody put a thumbtack in your butt and bust a balloon? All that hood shit didn't mean nothing. I ain't
Wow,
want no parts of it. If I couldn't have that shit, I ain't want it.
wow.
Then later on, Mike Tyson, yo, whatever you may have feelings about him, but Mike Tyson used to come through the hood and showed us different. They used to have the little old schools and the Buicks and the Cadillacs and
Uh,
all of that shit. Mike Tyson burned the block down, and then all the little drug dealers and hustle niggas needed to catch up. And all of us is like, come through, come through Notion Ave and just buy everybody fucking sneakers and
it
just let you chill
made
and take pictures in front of his cars, all the Lamborghinis, Ferraris. We ain't never even heard of Bentleys till Mike Tyson came around there.
Mike. It let you know who Mike Tyson was making the real money. That's what it
Yeah.
did.
Yo, Mike Tyson made the hustling game go from here to there. They had to step their shit up. But
That's
it was
right.
just like, I
That's
want that. I no longer wanted a Cadillac or the Ford Escort or whatever the fuck was cool. Back then it was back then everybody wanted the Grand National.
mm-hmm.
I know when I was in school, everybody wanted the Grand National. When Mike Tyson came around with that Bentley, and I opened the magazine up to see what the fuck Mike Tyson was driving, that Bentley.
Uh,
I was like, fuck them Grand Nationals. This shit is that fire. Yeah, I wanted that. Them Porsches that he showed us something different. You know, he exposed,
That's
I
right.
right.
know in my personal experience, he exposed me to something different. Combined with a black person, combined with that Robin Leach, Donald Trump shit,
Mm-hmm.
and a black person bringing that, to the neighborhood. That shit was crazy, man. That
That's
was a
right.
lot of
Thank
motivation. I didn't even want no parts in nothing they was doing in the neighborhood. It
and
wasn't
so
satisfying enough for me. You know what I mean?
right. That's right, Tank. I like that you quoting the Lost Boys. That's right. Queens in the building.
No gosh.
That's right.
But I'm saying though,
That,
man, you
that's who
gotta
we
have
quoting, Big Zo. That's listen. That's the Lost Boys, man.
yes. He don't want to hear that New York stuff, but yo, you gotta take care of your stuff. The earlier you start, the better. But it ain't never too late, bro.
Yeah.
That's right. That's right. It's never too late. But the other thing too is that what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to get people to get control of life before it gets out of hand.
Right.
That's the thing because basically, just like you said, Zach, there's a lot of people who don't have $50. But what happens is when they first started out, they
Mm,
probably did.
right.
And I mean, I don't know.
But for real though, I know people probably speak against this shit, right?
Mm,
There's a way of going because I was just like, I know it was a time where I really didn't have shit. I mean, I was fucking fucked up. I was completely fucked up. And I did have one thing. I had credit.
right.
This is just one thing. I didn't have a dime. I was going through life with as far as divorce and all this kind of crazy shit. I couldn't sell nothing, couldn't move nothing. I had stuff, but I couldn't do nothing with it. I was fucked up.
Thanks,
I was
Big.
I was I was completely messed up.
Mm,
And at the time, but only thing I had was credit. So I look at it as like, what the hell I'm gonna do? I was on my ass. I worked, but I didn't earn anything because I had the fucking collections from child support, alimony, this mess. It was
no,
a mess. So I was making money that I didn't have. It was a point where I was only had like $600 every 2 weeks.
you was making money for them, basically.
Right, to give away. You know
Right.
what I mean? It was just like kind of sick. So I'm sitting there like, only thing I had was some credit. So I was like, how could I get some? How could I get some money? How could I get some money? So the question was, do I use my credit to buy bacon, egg, and cheese and to live, or do my credit use my credit to, you know, do something positive?
Right.
No, because if I make a
No,
serious
Big.
investment with my credit, they gonna fucking take that too. But I need to move forward and make a move with credit. Man,
Mm,
I walked into the Porsche dealer and bought me a Porsche, bro. And
really?
yeah, check this, right? I walked in 2 days later, I walked into the Mercedes dealer and I bought a Mercedes, right? With the credit.
Mm,
No money down, no money. I started driving this shit. I had a motherfucking $1,200 car payment and a $700 car payment.
Ooh, Lord.
Mind you, mind you, this is 2000. This is 2005. right?
Oh.
Mind you, I only had motherfucking a $600 payday that I actually take home pay,
Mm-hmm.
right? I'm driving and shit. I'm driving, barely had money for gas. Motherfuckers want to ride with me, get in the car, put gas in the car. You riding with me, you put gas in the car.
Right.
Cause yo, I got the hot car and no gas. But the thing is, right? The
Young
crazy
man.
thing is, blow the fucking bag because that introduced me. This is what happened. People who got it don't fuck with people who don't got it.
Right.
All you got is the presentation. The presentation is the 90% of the game.
Mm-hmm.
So if you package that shit up like I got it, but I'm in a bad situation, all right, that's all right. You on.
That's,
And that's the
oh
same shit
Mel,
that happened.
that's called fake it till you make it.
Yep.
You got that right.
Yep.
That's fake it till you make it.
Yo, just don't fuck with no broke ass. If you want to stay in the same place, keep messing with them same ass people. If you want to elevate, you got to get in that room. You see what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
you got to be around people who
And people don't want to be
people
around
who
no
are
bum
doing
ass
something.
people, man. They don't want to
Right,
feel sorry that they got. Nobody want to have rich guilt, bro.
right.
Nobody want to feel bad that they got it and you don't. You make that shit make people uncomfortable.
It's like that's survivor's remorse. You
Yeah,
don't-
that make people uncomfortable.
Yep.
So what you want to do is if you ass out, wash your ass, put some clean clothes on, present yourself well, speak well, and people gonna fuck with you because just because you broke or you fucked up, you don't gotta look fucked up.
That's
You
true
don't gotta
too.
present yourself as if you fucked up.
That's true.
And then people who have a little bit more or a lot more will be more welcoming because they don't know that you fucked up. It's like, but if you tell them you got it's like, yo, you might have an opportunity and a good idea, and it's like, yo, I'll fucks with that. I'll fucks with that. That's great. Let's do something. Now I'm not in a position to make a move like that. Oh, don't worry about that. I'll do it.
Mm-hmm.
All right, fuck it. Let's ride. And then you build from there.
Big Zo, I'm gonna make that a T-shirt. Wash your ass and present yourself well.
Wash your ass, bro.
That's gonna be a T-shirt.
That's a great T-shirt right
Yeah,
there, along with sugar on grits.
you wash your ass and present yourself well. And sugar, man.
And it's the same thing. And it's the same thing even in the firearm space without situational awareness, common courtesy, and good presentation. That
Right,
should have saved your life.
right.
Mm-hmm.
Your
It'll make
presentation of your firearm is everything, bro.
it'll make people view you a certain way too. You get
Right.
that from different comments and different things people say to you because you presented yourself a certain way. That's true.
And
Presentation.
even in your presentation on your drawer, or if you take it off the table with your firearm, right? If your presentation is off, you off.
That's true.
And you're
If
gonna
your
be off.
if your presentation is off, you off. So presentation is 90% of it. That presentation includes your grip, you know what I mean? Look
Yeah.
looks carry you a far way. Looks,
Yep.
and if you don't got good looks, then you better
Because
dress well or have some good game or
there are
something.
there are a lot of people that I watch that they present themselves a certain way, but when they open their mouth, because I'm a gun guy, I know they don't know what the hell they're talking about.
Right.
Yeah.
It
Like
look good, but when they start talking, I'm like, oh yeah, you just basically you just all soup. That's it, nothing else. You're not. There's no substance there. You know how to pick up the gun, you know how to do whatever, but when you start talking about it, you don't know what the hell you're talking about. I know
yeah,
what
and
I'm
all these
talking about,
experts
so
and shit.
that's why I can look. But everybody can't. The whole flashy, I look good, all that. A person who doesn't know, that's all they gonna see. They're not gonna see nothing else.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, this dude don't know what. It's like after a while, it sound good. It's like, yeah, you got my attention now. All
Right,
right, I'm listening closer. But then
right,
after a while, it's like, nah, this motherfucker fugazi.
right.
You know
That's
what I
exactly
mean?
what it is. It's exactly
Yeah,
what
it's
it
like,
is.
yeah. So, but you know, some people can present themselves well, but maintain their own particular honesty, and that's what carries them.
Right.
That creates the second layer of trust and discipline.
It's like
As long as they ain't capping,
it's like
like
that
crazy
story.
capping.
What's that story? The Pursuit of Happiness.
I don't
That's
even.
sort of like that's you never saw that? It's a Will Smith movie.
Nah, I never. The Will Smith movie. Yeah,
It's a
I
true
never seen
story.
it.
I think that gentleman might have passed away, if I'm not mistaken. But
Yeah,
that's what he did. He did what you said, Armel. He was living out in the street, living in bathrooms with his son, homeless and everything. But he tried to show up every time with a suit on, tried to be as clean as he could and everything. And he was smart, and that got him into the room, and he ended up being a multimillionaire. I'm not sure if he's
and
still
that's how
alive.
that. Seriously, that's the therapy, man. Wash your ass clean. Present yourself properly. Learn the
Mhm.
language. Learn the language. If you know what I mean. If everybody got clean shoes on, wear clean shoes. You know what I mean.
Right,
You know what I mean? You don't come to a place, a place where unless you're making a joke and you better have a sense of humor. If you got a
right.
sky and you walking in a room filled with scottos, you better know how to present that sky like a sense of humor and shoot that bitch.
That's right.
You see what I'm saying? You not saying that you can't do it, but if you do it, you got to do it well. Or else, if like a person like me who don't have shooting skills like that, I got to come in the room with something greater. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's
Now
true.
you could come in with that bullshit, but when you come with that bullshit, you got to have something else to back up your presentation.
Right.
And jokingly, that's the game. You got to have game, which is included in your presentation, and you got to have discipline. And you can't cap all. You can't that capping shit to kill you.
Give me a second, you'll be right back.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that capping shit to kill you, man. You just gotta, yo, I'm telling you. But all you for real, I hear too many excuses why motherfuckers don't have, and a lot of times it's excuses.
Right.
Like you said, you fucked up. It's too many ways to get money.
That's right. And the thing is all I'm saying is start off with the mindset that way.
It's too many easy ways. But listen to me. I can't imagine a point in my life where I could say I would go hungry or my child would go hungry.
Yeah,
Because
that's
even if I
true.
don't have it, unless you burned all the bridges around you, I have so many family and friends that I can tap into and get something to eat from.
That's right. But the other thing too is there's a lot of people nowadays that are just really, really proud too.
That's proud is a fucking excuse. That's
That's
the
exactly
capping
right.
part. That's the capping part.
Mm-hmm.
That's
That's
the capping
exactly
part.
right. But it's like I'm saying though, before your life gets out of control, get it and keep it under control. That's the
Yeah,
key.
and don't burn your bridges, man. People that love you, people that care about you, and show love to people, and it comes back, bro.
Mm-hmm.
And that's basic thing. I don't. People are for real, for real. People don't really, and I think I probably take it for granted that I have, and
Mhm.
people don't have is good
I'm a
family
local.
and good friends.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
I built good relationships, and I'm from a place where we have a lot of love amongst us. I got a huge giant family. I'm
And
the
that is very important. That's
that
very
shit.
important.
If you burn bridge, you need to reunite them bridges or build more or something. If you got family and friends, you'll never starve, bro.
That's facts.
So
Mm-hmm.
having a place to eat or having a place to sleep is something I don't even fucking think about.
Right.
Right.
It's not even, I can't even fathom it because it's not possible. So that excuse is eliminated.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
That's the,
I'm always gonna be able to eat, and I'm always gonna have somewhere to lay my head, even if I don't want to lay it there.
yeah, yeah. So that excuse, oh, I have to do this. I can't do this because I have to feed my kids, and that excuse is out the fucking window. Unless you're a
Mm-hmm.
really fucked up person, I have to choose to invest in my 401k or pay my light bill. That's an excuse. Because in
I,
what world is your light bill not going to get paid? Gas could be $2 and some change, or gas could be $5, but you still got to pay for the fucking gas. Your light bill is the same fucking way.
Mm-hmm.
You
I
still gonna
mean,
have to pay for it,
Tank,
whether you put that extra $50 into your 401k or you don't, because you don't have control over that fucking gas bill or that light bill.
Tank,
They can increase the
I
fees
see
on
what
that
you,
anyway.
I see what you're saying, Tank, but I think the premise where Armel's coming from and where I'm coming from is when you do have people that are dependable that you can depend on.
I didn't know that there was people who didn't have people like that.
Armel, you want to know something? I understand exactly what you're saying.
I didn't know that those
That's
kind of
the
people
thing.
exist.
I don't. There's a certain thing that I still don't understand to this day when it comes to certain families and things. I don't get it. Like people who like I got two older brothers, and I know people who don't get along with their siblings. You know, to me that's foreign. I don't understand how that is. I don't
I
care
don't
how
get
far.
along with my
I
siblings.
don't, but I'm saying, but they gonna look out for me. They gonna love me.
Exactly.
They gonna let me be down bad. That means something. It's one thing for you to have a situation where y'all ain't getting along or whatever, but the love is there. That's my brother. I'm gonna take care of him. I don't care. That's like to me that stuff is foreign. Where I'm not gonna ever be bothered. That's foreign to me. So that's why,
That's right.
I understand exactly what you're saying, Romel. I understand 100%
I
what you.
didn't even know it was people like that existed to about, be honest with you, to about 10 years ago.
Oh, nah, I found that stuff out more than that.
I really didn't even know. I really didn't
Mhm.
even know. I'm ignorant. I'm like what Carbon Cute called me, vanilla. I'm
It,
like ignorant to the world, bro. I'm
to
naive
me,
as fuck.
right? Honestly, to me, that don't make sense. Honestly, it doesn't make sense to me. But I just but that's how I know that I'm just unfortunate. I'm blessed to have that type of thing.
Right. And it's
Everybody
those
don't have.
small things. It's those
That's right.
little small things.
Yep. Everybody don't have that. I totally understand it.
I didn't
Mhm.
even know there was people that didn't have it.
What up, Sunshine? Good to see you.
Right.
I didn't even know, but I
What
think I'm
sunshine?
fortunate to have that. I got a bunch of family that can't
Yep.
stand me, but I know they there without a doubt.
They ain't gonna let they ain't gonna let you be down bad though.
Nah, they'll let me fall because they have to have something to say. You know what I mean?
But they'll pick
You
you
know,
up. They'll
yeah,
help you
yeah,
up.
yeah, yeah. They gotta say, yeah, yo, that shit is like a one up or I helped Armel type shit. That's that's like the biggest championship in my family dynamic, yo. Yeah, I'm
That's funny.
Cassian. I'm on the live. Yeah,
That's funny.
yeah. That's like the biggest one up ever. Oh, I helped Armel. Oh shit, that's like my family, boy. They like to see a motherfucking crack, but they ain't gonna. You know what I mean? That ain't gonna stop them from feeding you. But they like that
Right,
shit.
right. But that's the thing. The important part is they ain't gonna let you starve.
You
That's
got
the
that
I
right. Come
won't
on over here
starve.
and get something to eat, Armel. But I'm
Huh?
gonna tell all my brothers and sisters that I
exactly
said,
right.
Yo,
I'm gonna let
I
everybody
gave
know I had to
yo.
see Marmel.
I bought that dude a pack of cigarettes. You
Yeah,
know what I
I
mean?
mean
Like that shit is a championship.
that's crazy.
Yo, but I bet you I won't go without a pack of cigarettes. That shit is, but yo, that's just the leverage, man. That's a little bit of leverage. It's all
See,
love.
Tank, when I hear something like that, when somebody says something like that to me, you saying that to, like something like that is literally foreign to me. I can't fathom that would ever happen. That's
But it's all good though.
that's something that I would never do for my own, and it would never happen to me. At my age that I am now, if something is going bad and I'm down bad, and my parents catch wind of it, my father will yell at me. How come you didn't let me know this is going on? And I'm a grown ass man. And he find out something about happenstance. How come? What are you talking about? All this is here. I did all this hard work and everything. It was for y'all. It wasn't for me. He'll yell at me. That's what I'm saying. Stuff is
Right.
foreign to me. Stuff like that is foreign to me.
He's gonna make sure that you good because his work, you're the result of his work.
Exactly.
And he's not gonna let his work fail. What that's called, Zach, is, and a lot of people don't give this enough credit because they live for the right now, is
Hmm.
legacy.
Well, and that's the thing because I remember one of the proudest moments in my entire life. I was sitting in New York in my father's living room, and he looked at me and he asked me, "How old are you?" And I told him, I'm thinking, I don't know. And he started thinking where he was at my age and where I was. And he looked at himself and he was like, yeah, I did a good job. Because I'm far ahead of where he was at that age when we were talking. To him, it made him feel good, like he accomplished what he was supposed to
Oh,
do with his son. That right there, to
yo,
me, that's one of the proudest moments of my entire life ever.
yo,
Right, Bobo. Yeah, Big
in
Zo.
that part.
That was one of the proudest things I ever heard from my father ever.
My son don't understand that part, man.
He will.
My son don't understand that part, bro.
He will.
And I'm trying to get him to understand, like, at the
What up, bro?
age you supposed to exceed what was you got a head start. You know what I mean?
Right.
Right.
And that's the thing too. Like, that's why, like my son, he's not my only child, but he's my only child that lives with me. So
Hmm.
he reaps a lot of. He's super spoiled. He has all these first world problems because he's around a lot. He can have a lot because it's just him. So
Right,
those are
right,
the
right.
things I want him to understand that everything doesn't come easy, and you need to earn some things, and he's stuff. I
That's
want him to
exactly
know
right.
that because his stuff can come to him really easy. There's nothing to say, Daddy, can I have this? And that? Yeah, even if I don't want to give it to him because he's my only son, I think in my head, why not? But then sometimes I be like, nah, make it harder for him
You
because
got that right.
he needs to know to earn some things too.
No, I think it's more learn to earn.
That's right. Right, exactly. That's what like I got something that's gonna be
So you
coming up.
can have this, but don't you want some more?
Right.
You need more than this is not enough for you. You need a little bit more. Elevate this. How do you
Hmm.
think you elevate this? And I
Too,
think a
too,
lot of thing is critical thinking.
and I think that's kind of when you think too much is enough. Now that may sound kind of weird, but I think that too much is enough.
I don't
Right.
If
think
you if,
I
if
don't
you
think
if you understand what I'm saying,
I understand what you're saying, but I don't think it's enough.
I think
There's never enough.
well that's overflowing. That's more than you need. That's being. I heard somebody. I heard who was it? I heard Malice in an interview. He said something what he considered to be success. He considered success to be able to take care of himself and his family and have so much left over that he can help other people. That's
Mm.
what I'm talking about. That's what he considers success to be. And to me, that makes sense. I got so much that I can take care of everything, but there's so much left over that I can help somebody else. That
That's
that
dope.
is that's too much. That's having enough.
But you know what? That extends, and it's not all monetarily.
Oh, right. I agree. It's more. It's not just
That's
money.
not
I agree.
most of the real stuff is not even monetary.
No, it's
It's
not.
just
Not
about
that
Sometimes,
way.
love.
sometimes people just need somebody to talk to, or somebody to be around. There's a lot. There's a lot that goes into being successful and being prosperous and being able to give things to
Like
people.
say my great grandmother, right? My great grandmother is like, what the hell she needed the retirement plan for? She always had a place to stay, and she lived with my grandmother.
Mm,
They took care of her. She had what they had,
right.
but because I'm figuring out now, a lot of people don't have that. They can't rely on their children. I'm learning that for myself. You can't rely on your children. You got to set up your own plan because you might have to take care of yourself or put yourself in a position. But
That's true.
if you got, you know, a nice little fallback nest egg or whatever, fuck you worried about that for? That's just little spending money.
Mm-hmm.
That's like I said, go buy yourself something nice to eat or go to the store or do the things you like. You don't really need your. I'm looking at my aunt. My aunt, she's 78 now,
Mm-hmm.
and she lives with her daughter. She lives with her daughter. She works when she feel like working
Mm-hmm.
because she's bored. But her her bread is like this, but she
Right.
don't really even need it. You know what I mean? She
I mean,
probably
that's the thing. Like I look at my father that way. My father retired because physically he had to.
right.
If my father was physically able to, I think he have a part time job now. I just tell you the truth, and he don't
Yeah,
need
that's
it.
how my
But
aunt
I
is.
think, but I think he would do it just because. He don't
Yeah,
have
that's how
to,
my aunt is. That's how my
but
aunt is. You know,
yeah,
that's how
that's
my aunt is. It's
some
like she
people are like
works
that.
one day,
Yeah.
2 days, go to the doctor, go to church,
Uh
see
huh.
her friends. Her bread is just sitting on, but she don't know what to buy. She doesn't want anything or need anything.
Right.
She doesn't want anything or need anything, but she worked since God knows when. She had 401k pension. She used to work for the transit authority. She used to drive the buses
Uh.
for New York City Transit Authority. Her shit is crazy, bro.
She was that was back when you had good pensions and good benefits.
And she
Right.
still got that.
Right. But that's like because my parents are the same way. They both union, they're retired union, they have really good health care, they have all that stuff. It's the same sort of thing.
House paid for
Right,
over
right.
in your investment house. She just got it. And what am I doing? Nothing. I'm going to church,
I lost a
going to
billion.
see my friends. You got this big thing. You don't really have to worry. She's living with her daughter. Her daughter's a police officer. Same
Mhm.
setup in her 40s,
Right.
about to retire out of that with the same setup that she'd already got.
I
Mm-hmm.
knew a lot of people that used that. I mean, they would get into the NYPD to work just to get the pension and then move out of New York, move down south somewhere. I know a lot of people that
My sisters.
a lot of people.
But yeah, but it's just like that, yo. And it's just like she got the bag, and it's like doing. She don't have nothing to do with it.
Right.
So, like I said, a lot of the great thing, a lot of the wealth is not finance all the time, because a lot of times you have the finance
Mm-hmm.
and don't really need it
And that's one of the things that I think
or want it,
is not
or
taught too. That wealth is not just money.
Mm-hmm.
right.
It's one of the
Money
things.
is just an aspect of it.
Right. Right.
That's
That's
right. Because if you think about it, right, if you built and you amassed a certain amount of wealth or whatever, then from there, supposing somebody like Michael Jordan, he's what, couple of $1 billion, right?
mhm.
Supposing he lost all of it, he knows what he had to do to get it, and he could build it back up again if
Yeah,
he wanted to. It would take time,
but he could do it.
but he
This
could
is the
do it.
shit, though. Again, what do you do with $1 billion, bro?
Just buy more shit.
I don't know, but I
Exactly.
tell you what though, they say that you cannot spend $1 billion. Now I want to volunteer. If
Just
anybody
try it.
has $1 billion,
Yes.
I'll
Yes.
volunteer to try to spend all of it for you.
And I will help him. I will be his assistant. I will
That's
help him.
exactly right.
Now I seen somebody do it. So I seen
Spend a
somebody
billion
do it.
dollars.
Yeah, I seen somebody do it.
I mean, if you had a $1 billion liquid,
I
I
seen
mean,
somebody do it, Zach.
I don't know what the hell you spending it on or what the hell you doing.
Zach, I seen somebody do it on
But
they ass
remember
homeless.
that. Remember, in this country there are 24 million millionaires.
That's right. How many billionaires are there, Big Zo?
Let me see if I can find that document here. Let me
I
I
find that.
seen
remember
somebody. I seen somebody blow
I don't know
$1 billion.
if y'all remember back in the day, there was a contest. I don't know if it was Pepsi or one of the soda companies or something, but they had a contest to win $1 billion. This was a long time ago, and that's when people started talking about what $1 billion can do. How many
Can
years
I
you
actually share
you
my
can,
screen?
huh?
Can I share
Go
my
ahead.
screen?
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, right here.
As soon as I see it. Yeah, I remember that. I don't know if it was Pepsi or somebody, but they
Yeah.
had
I
a
think I
contest
remember it. I don't know what
to win a
company it was.
billion dollars.
There you go. Can you guys see that?
I gotta add it, so.
Oh,
Are those the people that got the big clock down in Times Square? Or down in Manhattan?
I don't know, but this is the U.S. debt clock. Can you see that?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. And so it shows the national debt right over here, federal tax income revenue, but then U.S. millionaires, 23,632,000.
Whew, it's a lot.
Imagine that shit.
That's a lot.
Food stamp recipients, 42 million. Top 1% of wealth, you're in the 1% if you're worth over 19 million.
Well, maybe one day.
There we go. And here's the US population. I mean, this is all off of this usdebtclock.org. And then it shows the national debt and all the other shit. Yeah.
Does it say what up, Chick Wayne? Does it say how many billionaires there are?
It doesn't say how many billionaires there are. They're just saying, they only say what the top 1% is, and that's it. But I'm thinking there's only like what, probably what, 400 billionaires in this country, something like
Yeah,
that.
that makes sense. That
Yeah.
makes
So I mean that's a really nice, to me that's a really nice clock just to look at every once in a while.
sense.
Yeah, I
Now,
think you still middle class in America until you like at 50 million, bro.
50 million. Wow.
50 million.
Yeah, yeah, because I don't think a million is really hard to obtain. What you think, Cass? Millionaire when you're out of middle class. 1 million. That's not shit. I think fucking 50 million. You out of middle class.
Mm.
It's still one person in 15 is a millionaire.
Tank said about. I mean, excuse me, Joe Vaught. What up, man? I see you coming. He says it's about 813 billionaires in the U.S.
That sounds about right. I'm pretty sure with the economic climate the way it's going right now with the markets, I'm sure there's probably at least one new billionaire added every day.
Probably. At least one new millionaire. At least.
Oh, at least one new millionaire every day. Yes.
That's something.
Hmm. But it's like I'm saying though, you got to figure out what works for you though.
Right.
Everybody's got to figure out what works for you, and then the number one thing is control your debts.
Right.
Student loans, car payments, credit cards, control it.
Right. Oh, that's what it was. Like, just give me a second.
Less than a church congregation. I think the Potter's household is like 2,500 people. Wow.
All
Mm.
right, we done gone over. My wife done came home now.
Uh-oh.
Appreciate y'all, man. Appreciate you, Big Zo, man, for coming through.
Yes, sir.
See y'all.
Anytime, baby.
We're gonna be back in 2 weeks. So I'm at 424 now. That's where I'm at. So let's see where we're gonna be at in 2 weeks.
We're going to get you monetized, man.
We had 31 pounds down. Let's see where we're gonna be in 2 weeks now. 424 today. When I
Oh,
got on,
man.
when I got on the scale before I walked upstairs.
Oh, man.
It's probably less than that because I've been drinking water, had something to eat. So be a few pounds. So 2 weeks, we'll be back again, and we're going to do another check-in. Like I said, tonight, 424. We'll see what it is in 2 weeks. Let me tell Armel good night. All right, Armel, we're going to get out of here, man.
All right, man. It was fun,
Good night,
man.
Armel.
Yeah,
Nice
man.
seeing you, baby.
Enjoy you, man.
Yeah.
Thanks for
Later.
coming through. That's
Yeah.
right. 2 weeks. Joe Vaughn, you came in at the end, man. But we'll be back in 2 weeks. Another weigh in. 424 tonight. Let's see where we're going to be at in 2 weeks. Let's see what happens.
There we go.
And I start the gym next week. Probably Monday be my first night in there. If I don't go over
There
there
we
tomorrow.
go.
Listen, appreciate y'all. Thanks for hanging out. We'll do this again. Let's keep it going. Listen, if you ain't gonna jump in it like me, if you need to, small increments, man. No judgment zone. Like I was telling Lito, this is a no judgment zone. If you have something in, I don't care. It's all about making the small changes and getting to where we're trying to go. That's all that matters. Hitting them goals.
That's it, baby.
All right, man. Love y'all. Peace,
Peace.
y'all.